morning.
Chilly today.
By saying good morning doesn't mean I want you to have a conversation with me.
Run.
ABC's Kana Whitworth.
Behold, Palessi.
We built a fake luxury store in Los Angeles and filled it with Payless shoes. The guests at our grand opening party had no idea.
Guests invited to check out what looked like a luxury shoe shop.
They're elegant, sophisticated. I just think it's so classy.
And I could tell it was made with high quality material.
A $35 shoe going for $645, an 1,800% markup. Store owners sat on their heels as fashion influencers emptied their wallets.
I would pay $400, $500. Yeah, people are gonna be like, where'd you get those? Those are amazing.
Then they're let in on the prank.
These are actually from Payless.
You've got to be kidding me. Shut up. Are you serious?
I love meat sticks. Who's with me? Who loves them? Who loves a good meat stick? Chewing on it, sucking on it.
Yo, Rapid Randy, I'm taking over. I'm kinda handy. Yeah, I got you under my skin. When I come over, I'll turn you around. You gotta be making that special sound.
Man, I will beat the fucking shit out of you and fucking hospitalize you, motherfucker.
Rapping Randy's in your mind. Rapping Randy's in your soul. Rapping Randy takes control.
You know, you could be a little more supportive of the guy.
No way in hell.
And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. The touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. No. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man. Burning out his fuse out here alone.
This is Stone Cold E.T. and I want to order a couple of cheeseburgers, and that's the bottom line. Cause you know Stone Cold E.T. like to come to White Castle, order a couple of cheeseburgers to fill me up before I whoop some ass. Give me a hell yeah if you're down with Stone Cold E.T. Oh, hell yeah! Cause Stone Cold E.T. likes whooping ass. When Stone Cold E.T. rides a bicycle, I ride it long, I ride it hard, just like the Texas rattlesnake when he's done whooping Vince McMahon's ass. Give me a, oh, hell yeah. What'd you say, E.T.? What? What'd you say, E.T.? What? I said I want to order 2 cheeseburgers, and that's the bottom line.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Key to making marriage last over 65 years.
You know, treat her like a queen during the day and a porn star at night.
I can't believe you just said that. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, my grandpa.
I'd much rather see your
You're talking to me about stuff. Why? I'd rather see your titties.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? shit.
We're doing it.
Happy high noon, everybody. Are you ready, folks? It doesn't matter if you're ready or not, because we're going ahead with BF Live. Stream show 169. That's all I need in my life. It's one good 69. How's everybody doing today? It is Tuesday, October 15th, right here on BF Live Stream Show, episode 169. How's everyone doing today? We know what time it is. That's right. It is literally 12 o'clock high noon here on the East Coast of the United States. So if it's your time for having lunch, join us here. We'll get you through your day. You having a ham sandwich? I have leftovers. What are you having today? What's up with everybody? So what can we get into today? I know that Bob Levy was just hanging out with Tom Gully on the Levyverse. So shout out to them and anybody that might have been over there watching that show and coming over here. What are you guys doing for the next 3 hours, folks? You know, Bob does stuff in the morning and people do stuff in the evening, but I like to hold it down here for 3 hours live every day in the middle of the day. We hold it down here in the midday with fun. We were going to do the other news and the not so serious news. We're going to tack on a Bob Levy miserable news history moment, and hopefully it won't affect his marriage this time. We're going to do, we'll see what else. I got stuff written down here in no particular order. We're going to do, of course, Cyke Labs content, because Cyke Labs is always kicking out the good content. Let's see who his marriage he affects with this content. Let me take the date down, because we know what the date is. It is October 15th. It is Tuesday. We're starting off the week. All right, we're going to go back, look back at some old PSAs from back in the day. I have a more karaoke, like really horrible karaoke singers. They can carry no key, even if it had a handle on it, folks. So I got some of that. Internet Shyt, social media recipes, all the fun stuff that we like to get into here for 3 hours live every day. So we're here, we're doing it. Let's see, we're doing it, and
we're doing it.
We're doing it, and I got a friend backstage, so I won't be so alone today. Let's see what he's been up to and what he's up to right now. He's my friend. He's your friend. He's the bro you know from the Great White North up in Canada. Let's say hello to Bobby Nick Havens.
Hello, BF. How's it going, brother?
Hi, Bobby. How you doing today, buddy?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
I noticed that. I hope you don't mind. I know I have a habit of including using your whole, like your last name, your whole name in with your name. I introduce you with their three names. Are you good with that?
Oh yeah, I've always been okay with that. Yeah, I mean, I started out as Bobby Havens on podcasts, so it's like whatever.
Yeah. And for some reason, Bobby Nick Havens just rolled off the tongue for me, buddy.
Yeah,
how have you been, man? Didn't see you and Scott yesterday, but what have you been up to?
Not too much. Did Lunatic Lounge yesterday. Went on Uncle Jack's Jack Shack.
Yeah.
After that, so yeah, that's what I was up to yesterday.
Yeah, I had a feeling I might not see you yesterday, because when I was up late Sunday night doing show prep, I saw that you were up quite late still with Uncle Jack. I want to say almost 2 a.m. my time.
Yeah, right. And we stayed backstage after a while too.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I figured you had a late night that night for sure.
I definitely did. I don't think I went to bed till like 6 o'clock my time, so like 8 o'clock your time. But I heard Wendy was making a fuss with everybody.
She was worried about you. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, asking people to check on me because I might have had a heart attack in my sleep.
Yeah, Wendy thinks like she already worries about you, or is worried bothered if you don't do her show. But then when she sees you not doing any shows, she probably thought you were literally dead, Bobby Nick.
Yeah.
So like Bobby Nick must be dead if he's not awake and on a show. He has to be dead. That's the only other answer. I guess that's what Wendy thinks. But yeah, I saw her putting out links saying that she was worried about you, and she always sends me links to jump on her show. Have you done anything with her lately?
Well, she actually came on Uncle Jack's show last night. So, oh my God, and she was off the chain. I don't know what was up with her, but
What in what way? Was she just being wild? Was she cussing? Was she being sexual? Like, what was she doing?
She was doing it all. She was all of that and more. It was crazy.
All right, we love our Wendy here. Let's play a little Wendy here.
I feel like eating myself up. I feel like cutting my legs off. Just let my dog rape me. I want the power!
She wants her power. She wants a shower. We're doing it here on BF Live today.
I want the power!
I want my power. I want the shower.
I'm going nuts. I'm hungry. Come on, somebody rape me fast and damn it.
There you go. That's our friend Wendy right there. So yeah, well, I'm glad that because like I know when she was worried about you, I was like I didn't know if I should start getting worried. That's kind of where I was yesterday, Bob. I'm like, at what point should I worry about Bobby Nick and take any of this? I was going to message you and say, hey, Bobby Nick, Wendy's worried about you, but I figured you probably already picked up on it if you were awake.
Well, I wasn't awake, but when I did wake up, boom, I noticed that I had like 3 messages from people asking me.
Yeah, they were probably wondering if you were alive, right? They saw Wendy worrying about you. I almost did the same thing, buddy. I almost sent you a message. And then as I was like thinking about grabbing my phone, I'm like, wait a minute, we've been fans of Wendy for a long time. We always know that Wendy tends to favor the exaggerating side of things. So that's kind of what I went with yesterday, Bobby Nick.
Yeah, it is what it is. What do you do?
It is what it is. Well, Wendy's our friend. It's good hanging out. So you did Uncle Jackson, all that stuff. And shout out to our boy Scott. I haven't seen him in a day or two. He still seems like he was rocked from that Exorcist movie. He hasn't quite been the same since that movie.
No. That movie changes a man.
Maybe that's the reason I avoid horror, Bobby Nick, because I always tell you that life's too serious and all. I like to laugh every day. That's a theme of this show, buddy. So, yeah, I'm afraid that if I watch one of those, even though I could try to convince myself that it's all Hollywood and make-believe, there's probably still be a part of me that would be acting like maybe Scott is.
Right. Yeah.
Acting scared and affected. Well, let's see. We got lots of messages building up in the chat family. Check in, Bobby Nick, and we got a lot of fun stuff to get to, buddy. So what do you say? I think it's time. I'll put my glasses on. I'll run my element, and the chat family is going to let me know what they're up to. Ready to do it, buddy?
Let's do it.
All right. Let's see. Glasses grabbed. Check. Element for chat family check in. Check. All right. Here we go, folks. Let's do it. Let's get into a Tuesday. What are you doing for the next 3 hours? We're going to have fun if you're here with me on BF Live. And this is how we started with the opening BF Live chat family check-in. Let's go.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
That's right. You're doing it already.
We're doing it. We're having it.
You're talking.
Yeah.
You're talking. Yes, Bobby is ready. Thanks for being here, buddy.
Doing it.
Yes, hello. So we're getting ready to do it. We're going to get into it. I went to the top of the chat. So let me see what everybody's up to today. Live Ween checks in and says, "Fire up the doing-er machine." The talented Live Ween, we're doing her. LFG says, "My boy Bone Loads." He's our bro. He's our West Coast correspondent for Sports Heads. How you doing, our bro, Bone Loads? Bone Loads checks in and says, Adams to the Jets. Is that a dream or did it happen, Bone Loads? Because a lot of people are speculating that Davante Adams, who's currently with the Raiders, is kind of at the end. There's nothing good going to be coming of his career with the Raiders. So there's been talk of Davante Adams possibly being traded to the Jets to catch for Aaron Rodgers, and he could have used him last night. Hey, everybody from Space G75. Pickle Dick checks in and says, good afternoon, kids, and Hoya. Good afternoon to you, Pickle Dick. Testicle Tiger uses their 1-month membership to say, glad I woke up early enough today, and hi, chat family. Hey, Testicle Tiger, how you doing? You are busy. You are omnipresent in every show that, all the show chats, Testicle Tiger. How you doing today? Good to see you, Testicle Tiger. Josh in Tennessee says, Hoya, everyone. All right. Thank you, Josh in Tennessee. I was tuning in at the end of the Levy verse. Bob Levy show. I try not to get too engrossed in it, Bob, because then I forget that I have to do a show here today. So I had to break away. Yeah. But before I broke away, I saw my friend Josh in Tennessee giving some shout out praise to me. So I appreciate you, Josh, and all those guys, Tom and Bob as well. Oh, Hoya on Esther. Hoya, you heathens. All right, well. The Hoyas are piling up, so I think it's time for one. Hoya, everybody. Let's get this Tuesday started.
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
Good morning, sucker. And Esther, whatever, sucker. Hoya, everyone, from Cyke Labs. He is the mastermind, the head twisted mind of Cyke Labs, and I do have more new Cyke Labs content, as always, courtesy of our friends Cyke Labs. How you doing, Cyke Labs, today? Josh in Tennessee checks in and says, Hoya to Cyke Labs. Juggler Jen checks in and says, late. Cyke Labs says, what's up, Josh? Good to see you. Aunt Esther says, Hoya, sweetie thag, you sucker. Whatever, sucker. Let me see. Juggler Jen says, sound check, 1, 2, testes, 1, 2. I got both of them right here. My friend, look who it is. It's Psychosocial checking in.
Oh, yeah.
I see I got my West Coast people. Got our West Coast people out here getting up early today. Testicle Tiger, Psychosocial, all of our friends. Testicle Tiger says, holy hell, Shawnee is terrifying. That's right, Shawnee sings the little national anthem at the beginning of the show. That's courtesy of the twisted mind of Terry Neek. He made that up. You can blame him. Esther Hoya from Cyke Labs. Pickle Dig says, whoop, whoop. Just Stream Elements bots are running all of our friends' bots right there in our links. Psychosocial getting this 666 from Cyke Labs. Psychosocial gives it right back to Cyke Labs. Widow Killer checks in and says, well, hi, folks, and a very pleasant Tuesday. Welcome to the Tradio, where we buy, sell, and trade on a non-commercial basis. That's right. Hey, you got my GE washer. It's running. Is it running? Running out the door. Wahaha, says Psychosocial. Big Dick Randy Callahan says Mason in Portland. All of my West Coast friends are checking in today. It's your favorite Mason in Portland, Perry.
Shut the fuck up.
You know you love Mason in Portland. Don't tell me to shut up. How you doing, Mason? Great to see all my people from the Pacific Northwest checking in early today. Stream Elements bot is getting the laugh. Hey, Cyke Labs from MSIP checking in. Psychosocial is getting the love from MSIP. He's a rocket man. He's referring to William Shatner doing that talk singing on the BF Live liftoff reel. Widow Killer getting the love from MSIP. MSIP Chief Minogas from Cyke Labs. MSIP shouts out Space Chief 75. MSIP says Minogas and he laughs. Psychosocial says MSIP provider. Big oops to everybody here today. I'm gonna roll over to my news studio and do the news soon. And courtesy of Cyke Labs, we're gonna tack on a miserable news history moment. And for those of you that never heard it, this is taking you back to the days of Sirius satellite radio when Bob Levy and the crew were on the Miserable Men show, and Bob was the news guy. So we're gonna tack that. And we're gonna have a lot of fun here today. What? Stone Cold E.T. says what? Hey, I want some cheeseburgers, you son of a bitch. 'Cause Stone Cold E.T. said so. Testicle Tiger getting the love from MSIP, as well as Mighty Horse from MSIP. Mighty Horse shouts out MSIP right back. Psychosocial says, grandpas give the best advice. She might only be referring to maybe something that I forgot on the reel, or are we talking about people were saying that was like watching two old guys this morning, Bobby Nick? Did you catch any Tom Gully on Bob Levy's show?
No, I didn't actually. No, I didn't check out anything this morning.
Well, you just woke up and jumped.
I think what she's referring to is that old grandpa who was saying about treat her like a queen.
Oh yeah, thank you. Thanks for reminding me. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, treat her like a porn star at night. That was good shit.
Yeah.
MSIP is saying good afternoon to everyone and to me, and I say good afternoon to you, MSIP. Mighty Horse says, "Can you feel that?" He knows it. Everybody knows when you hear, can you feel that? You're about to feel something for the next 3 hours. It might be gas. It might be uncertainty. Thank you, Mighty Horse. Blummel's defense lawyer checks in and says, the best show on the net. You know? I do, you know. That's right. The best I have the best show because I have a great chat family here. Thank you guys. It wouldn't be nothing without you guys. MSIP and Cyke getting the love from Space Chief 75. Cyke Clyde says, Testicle Tiger, how's the SIG thing going for you? Yeah, I think she's trying to quit. Shout out to the 30 awesome people that are already jumping in for BF Live. Don't go nowhere, folks. I know some of you might be on your lunchtime, but if you go back to work, maybe do the earbud trick and keep me in your ear and act like you're paying attention to work, and we'll keep you company and get you through this Tuesday. Psychosocial is giving the shout-out love to Blumholes. My friend Deadfool checks in and says, Hoya, family. Hoya to you, our friend Deadfool. The Stream Elements bots are running all of our friends' links like Turkey Threads for Bob Levy and In the Lounge and Bobby Nick 1978 on YouTube. Deadfool is getting the love from Cyke Clyde. Psychosocial is getting love from Blumholes Defense Lawyer. Blumholes gives the love to Cyke. MSIP says to me, BF Live Bobby Fran, Tom Gully gave you a great compliment today. He said you have a fast-paced show or something to that extent. Yes, he said I thought he was going to say I was on cocaine or crack or something like that. I've gotten a couple of those comments before, Bobby Nick, for my endless chatty style.
Yeah.
Allegedly. Bobby Nick, you're getting the love from our friend Psychosocial.
Psychosocial, good to see you.
As well as Blumholes Defense Lawyer says hello to you.
Blumholes.
Testicle Tiger lets us know about the cigarettes, that it's unsuccessful so far, Cyke, but I'm going to try again. That's right. Never quit quitting. Don't ever quit being a quitter. That's right. Yeah, I say, look, and Testicle Tiger, you know, like, even if you cut down, if you cut your shit in half or 5 less cigarettes a day, just kind of wean yourself slowly off of them. Maybe that's a better way, because I don't know if that cold turkey thing is a thing. Bobby Fran is the man, says Blumholes Defense Lawyer. Thank you very much. On Esther checks in and said, go ahead, honey child. Hashtag Bobby Fran, give me all the love. Thank you, Aunt Esther. Let's see. Hoya, everyone, from Mrs. Cyke, a.k.a. Ding Dong. Happy Tuesday to you, love me, Mrs. Ding Dong. Ding Dong Hoya from Psychosocial. MSIP says, Hoya, Mrs. Cyke Clyde, a.k.a. Marriage Ruiner. That would be Mrs. Marriage Ruiner in that case. Ding Dong says, Hoya, Psychosocial. Dawn is getting the shout-out love from Testicle Tiger. Hoya, Dawn from Aunt Esther. Hoya, MSIP, LOL from Ding Dong. Ding Dong says, Hoya to Testicle Tiger. Deadfool says, Bobby runs on cigarettes and Canadian bacon. What could happen? See, Deadfool wasn't even worried about it. He's like, as long as he's got his cigarettes and his Canadian bacon, he's all good.
Right.
Don't get him started, Deadfool. On Esther, Hoya on Esther from Ding Dong. There's the Stream Elements running Cyke Clyde's link. And you're going to want this link at some point, because I'm going to show you some Cyke Labs content on my Cyke Labs feature. I like featuring it here on BF Live, but you really need to go and watch some of these longer ones. Go to Cyke Labs on YouTube, give them a sub, and watch it for free. Wendy is fire, says Pickle Dick. The lovely Stacey Allen checks in. Hey, Stacey Allen. I noticed you weren't here. Were you not here yesterday when I did the ladies thing yesterday?
Chris fucking Abel.
Oh, I hit the wrong one. I'm supposed to hit cherry pie for Stacey Allen.
My cherry pie.
Wrong C.
I can't really sing the song.
I can't really sing the song, but yes, due to having a lovely woman demographic, female demographic on BF Live, like Stacey Allen and our friend Testicle Tiger and Space Nerd and Tiff Wash and a lot of ones I'm probably not remembering right now, I'll get in trouble for, I decided to add a For the Ladies feature. So if you submit things, I do a For the Ladies feature. Live Ween checks in and says BS Ultra. Live Ween checks in and says, fun fact, the MK Ultra program concluded in 1973. Bybee checks in and says, what's up, BF and Bybee? We're doing it. We are, buddy. We are doing it. In fact,
we're doing it.
There you go.
Hello, Bybee. Good to see you.
Been hanging out with Bybee on No Filter last night or recently?
Well, I
or
will
the
be
lounge,
tonight, I'm sure. And we hung out on the Lunatic Lounge last night. So
there you go.
Yeah.
Psychosocial shouts out Live Ween and says, Hoya. Live Ween says, hey now, Psychosocial. Tom Gully checks in and says, if you want him to return to normal, you have to keep yelling, the power of Christ compels you. At me. That's what you gotta do. How you doing, Tom Gully? I'm a machine, man. I'm a no cocaine, no only drug I do, I tell you about it. I smoke some weed, though, buddy. But how you doing? It's fun seeing you hanging out with Bob Levy and seeing all the comments coming in the chat. Tom Gully was Bob's guest this morning there, Bobby Nick. So a lot of people were having fun chiming in. A lot of our West Coast friends were in there early. Live Ween's getting the shout out love from MSIP. MSIP gives it right back. Bone Loads is having fun with the Perry emojis, and you can too if you member up here on BF Live. Hey Ween from our friend Bybee. Hey MSIP from our friend Bybee. MSIP says, Stacey Allen, where were you yesterday? See, it's noticed when you're missed. Hey Deadfool from our friend Bybee. Stacey Allen says, MSIP, I was on a plane. A likely excuse. It's all right. Likely excuse. Let me see. Bybee is getting the shout out love from MSIP. Oh, there's a Stacy on the plane. There she goes. A plane. All right, they get it. Hey now, Bybee from our friend Lyween. Hey now. Hey Bone Loads from our friend Bybee. Stacey Allen. Okay, you missed your ripped man segment. That's right. Her loss, MSIP. Shout out to the 34 people. 35, 35, 36, 37. Come on. I got more chairs in the back, and I got a lot more fun for the rest of the day. Bones up to the BF and the Midday Freaks. He coined it. He's the bro you know. He's Matt. How you doing, Matt? Thanks for checking in on BF Live today on this Tuesday. Cigarettes up to you, Bobby Nick, and smoke them if you got them.
Yeah, smoke them if you got them, Matt.
There you go. That's their saying. Hey, Matt from our friend Bybee. Matt says, what's up, Bybee? Psychosocial is giving the bones up to Matt. Tom Gully shouts out Cyke Clyde. Psychosocial is getting the bones up love from our friend Matt. Matt says, bones up to Live Ween. Live Ween gives it right back to Matt. Matt says the West Coast is the best coast. Considering that you're sitting here, you got up early enough to be on BF Live and say it, I'm going to say I'm allowed. It's allowed right now today. That's right, Matt says Testicle Tiger. I love on my West Coast. I got my West Coasters, got my people all over the world checking in on BF Live. I live in the Midwest, but I have visited both coasts, and Matt ain't wrong. There you go. You have a unbiased opinion right there. You got a Midwesterner saying that he prefers the West Coast too. He thinks it's the best coast. Testicle Tiger, bones up in 666 from our friend Matt. Bones up right back to Matt from Testicle Tiger. Live Ween says, Bobby Nick, you got to help BF roll his desk bag for the next segment. It is heavy. That's right. Bobby Nick, he gets up and pushes when we're off camera. We'll take care of it.
That's right.
Just a guess. I heard Bob Levy suggested you should change your name to what, just a chat or whatever. But he said you shouldn't be. You're more than a guest. You're just family. And you're 14. What's up? You're number 1. Falk, yeah, Mighty Horse from Live Ween. I feel ashamed now, LOL, says Testicle Tiger. Matt says, Live Ween, Ruby Beach in Olympic National Park was the most beautiful place I've ever seen, and the Pacific coast of Vancouver Island is a close second, says our friend Matt, talking about our favorite geographical places. Hit the motherfucking like button, you heathens. Why don't you do it on your way in or your way out? Please hit the like button on here on BF Live. We're going to have a lot of fun today. Live Ween says, yep, Matt, Mrs. Ween, and I loved Ruby Beach as well. Hope to drive our dogs there someday. We would love to visit Vancouver Island, just not a contestant. As a contestant on a loan. I get it. Okay. Deadfool is throwing out the like button. He's got the thumbs up on the YouTube.
Hell yeah.
And he's saying like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I see what you're putting down right there. Testicle Tiger says, I'm down to a pack and a half from 3 a day. So it is a good start. Well, we should give you credit for that, Testicle Tiger. Right, Bobby Nick?
Nice.
That's pretty good.
That's excellent.
If you're down to a pack and a half a day, you already cut it in half. So just keep going on that journey. Maybe deny yourself every other cigarette and go to slow roll. Nice work, Testicle Tiger. You're getting the support from the chat family. Deadfool says, Jinx, Aunt Esther, for the like, share, and subscribe. You guys are awesome. Matt says, Live Ween, if you ever get a chance, I highly recommend visiting Tofino on Vancouver Island. Stacy checks in and says, wait, Testicle Tiger is a girl? That is correct. I will dox her. She's doxed herself a couple times. It comes out on Perry. Bob's let it out a couple times. So, yes, for those of you that don't always keep up, Testicle Tiger is, in fact, one of our lovely ladies here on BF Live in the chat family. The Tom Gully Show says MK Ultra program in 1973, or at least that's what they want you to think. Ha, 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 Tom Gully. I see what you're saying. Or did they end it? MSIP says, Stacey Allen, I know I didn't know that either about Testicle Tiger. Yeah, I am Stacey. I really just started being open about it a few weeks ago. Come on out that closet, girl. Come on out that female closet. But I understand why Testicle Tiger keeps the female element out of it, because, Bobby Nick, we talk about it a lot, how for whatever reason, these guys just feel it's open season to go in hard on some of these women chatters, right, on these shows.
It happens a lot, yeah.
So being kind of neutral is not necessarily a bad thing if you want to fool some people. The Tom Gully Show says there ain't no decaf in that studio is how I described it, I think. Something like that, Tom Gully. Yeah, you just said I'm a machine and it never stops moving. So thank you. Yeah, I really don't like dead air. I'm scared of it. I fear dead air. Good morning from Northern Canada from Mrs. Rob, the dog molester Saul. The Mrs. checks in first. And to that I say,
I know I have a lot of gay tendencies, but
okay. And Testicle Tiger checks in and says, happy to be here. Girls rule and boys drool. I'll give you that. I've been saying it for days, and that's why I have a 4-lady segment. Come on, what other show has a 4-lady segment? If you submit stuff to me, I will show stuff for the ladies. I'm very happy to have a strong female demographic on BF Live. That's what it was, Tom Gully Show. 100% says MSIP. Thanks, MSIP. Rob, the dog master Saul, the mister says, good afternoon, Bobby, and my no-goes. All right, well, I played the one for the missus, so I'll play this one for you.
I was raised by a gay man.
There you go. There's the Stream Elements bots for Dirty Threads. Bobby and Bobby, hello from Joey Catalano. Bobby, Nick.
Hello, Joey C, brother.
Whoa, look behind us, Joey C. How you doing? I've seen Joey pop up. He's all over the chats, and he's begging forgiveness for Bob, or Bob's not liking the fact that he misled him about if they were going to leave in the storm or not. It's a whole bunch of shit going on with Joey lately, Bobby, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Gash is our favorite.
Well, I still love him anyway. I don't know how you guys
You're
feel.
Canadian. It's required by law, though. Our friend Gash is the Apes checks in and says, howdy. It's our favorite chat. Ape Gaseous, how you doing today, buddy? Joey getting the shout-out love from Tom Gully Show. Hoya Gaseous from our friend Dead Fool. Dead Fool gets the love right back from Gaseous. Dead Fool bones up from our friend Matt. Dead Fool says bones up to Matt. Cat on TV checks in and says hello right back to Tom Gully. Mrs. Rob, the dog molester Saul says, your show is such a breath of fresh air. Thank you very much. It's refreshing, different. That's why I use the Slurpee kind of thing. I like to do my little thing over here, so I'm glad people like what I'm putting out there. Thank you for letting me know that. Cyke Clyde says, that's how I'm doing it, TT. I'm down to like 4 cigarettes a day. So there you go. I know Shuli and Bob, them two don't want to quit smoking together, but maybe Cyke Clyde and Testicle Tiger could quit together and maybe help each other out. Have a little support group. Let's see. I don't know. That doesn't go good when Bob and Shuli try to quit together. I heard Shuli the other day saying, I'm not quitting with you like ever again because it never goes good.
Yeah.
Donkey Kongington checks in with some song lyrics. He says, I've never been to heaven, but I've been to Oklahoma. They tell me I was born there, but I don't really remember. Oklahoma or Arizona, what does it matter? What does it matter? It doesn't matter, Donkey Kongington. All that matters is that you are here hanging out on BF Live today with the chat family, buddy. How you doing there? Cheers, guys, from our friend Donkey Kongington. Granny checks in. He goes, there's no women on the internet. Not if you have anything to say or do about it there, Granny. How you doing there, buddy? Checking in today in the midday. I hope you're having a great day. We'll keep you company doing whatever you're doing, my friend. Testicle Tiger checks in and says, yep, that's exactly why I kept it to myself for so long. And I thought as much, Testicle Tiger, and that's why I felt I wasn't even going to tell anybody that you were female unless I heard you say it first. Were you aware of that, Bobby, Nick?
Just as of recently.
Yeah, fairly recently, yeah. But yeah. I heard it leak out like a month or two ago where somebody just made a quick female reference. So if you're listening for the context clues, it's been out there for a while, but I would never feel comfortable with outing anybody unless they were already doing it. So yeah, I can understand why she would kept it neutral. Donks cheers from MSIP. Granny and Lemmy getting the shout out love from Dead Fool. Hoya Donkey from Cyke Clyde. Gash checks in and says, how big is Lemmy Solani, Granny? Big enough. Granny says, Deadpool, 100%. A dude I've checked. And Gaseous says 4-6 at Gaseous 4-6, 4-6. Deadpool has got the O, it's showing O face. O. Pickle Dick checks in and says, so Testicle Tiger doesn't have testicles. Okay. Good thing to point out there, Pickle Dick. Not bad, not bad. Good. Testicle Tiger says, damn, 4 a day. That's a dreams for Cyke Clyde. That's what he's got. Testicle Tiger said, your secret is safe with me and everybody in the chat. Testicle Tiger says, Bob tried to show me this inhaler thing, and I looked it up, and they were discontinued. And then, yeah, the dog was eating the box of the one that he had, some kind of thing. I don't know. Good old Mac Davis, Tom Gully thrown out there. Donkey Bones Up from Matt. Yeah, never been to heaven, but I've been to Oklahoma. Let me see. Donkey Bones Up from Matt. Testicle Tiger says, no, I do not actually have any testes, LOL. Good morning, family, from Mr. Crow. It's Mr. Crow and me checking in today. What's up, Mr. Crow? How you doing? Mr. Crow and me. Tom Gully getting the shout-out love from Cyke Clyde, as well as Donkey Kongington getting the love from Cyke Clyde. Tom Gully gives the shout-out love to Cyke Clyde. Crow is getting the shout-out from Dead Fool. Blummel's defense lawyer says, we are so progressive, we have to worry about coming out as a female, LOL. Yeah, how about that? When you just come out your actual sex, you can't do that on here. Donkey's getting the shout-out love from Dead Fool. Donkey Kongington says, I've known Testicle Tiger was a woman for at least 6 to 8 months. I'm usually the slowest, so it's been out for a while. You're not wrong, Donkey. I've heard the context clues, too. We got friend Johnny Mars checks in and says, hey. What's up today, Johnny Mars? Hang out here for the next 3 hours on BF Live till 3 o'clock Eastern right here. What's up? Tom Gully says, the discontinued medications are the best. Tom Gully is correct about the discontinued medications. Donkey Kongington says, shout out to Cyke, Matt, Deadful, Tom Gully, and Johnny Mars. Bones up from Donkey Kongington. Deadful is getting the shout out love right from Mr. Crow. Testicle Tiger says, yeah, every once in a while, people would figure it out, DK. And we're getting close to the end, folks, because Johnny Mars says Donkey Kong. That's right, Donkey Kongington. Testicle says, yes, I have mentioned it here and there, but now it's pretty widely known. It has become more repetitive lately, more repeated. Donkey Kongington getting the love from the Tom Gully show. And Cyke Clyde checks in with the last chat for the opening chat family check-in and says, Johnny Mars, what's up, buddy? All right, I'm going to finish up this chat family check-in, and they're going to get into other fun stuff right here on BF Live. I got plenty of fun stuff we can get to, but that was the opening BF Live chat family check-in for Stream Show 169.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
That's right. Like Tom Gully says, we're keeping it moving at a cracky pace. We're on fire over here. We're on BF Live. That's what we do. We keep it moving. Dead air is my enemy. Gaseous says, the picture honestly should have given it away, though people thought I was a woman because I have a pink profile in my profile picture. That's right, Gaseous. And some people are throwing people off on purpose. Testicle Tiger, you're a girl? Question mark, says Cyke Clyde, who knows very well because he is Perry Chat family. Perry still doesn't know that I'm a girl, LOL. Yeah, and I heard him kind of coming at you the other night when one of your super chats, calling you a jackass or something. Haha, just kidding. I've known forever, says Cyke Clyde. Testicle Tiger says, you knew. Cyke getting the what up brother from our friend Johnny Mars checking in. Donkey Kong says, Tom Gully, remember Placidy or Placidil? Last true Quaalude, like Hypnotic, discontinued in 2000-2001. Cyke Clyde says, I only spend like 6 hours a day with you in chats at Testicle Tiger, so he should know. And Donkey Kong says, I never thought you had a gaseous. See, well, there you go. You got one person that thought you had cock and balls between your legs. All right. So it's Tuesday, Bobby Nick. You're going to get into No Filter later on tonight, my friend, right?
That's right. 7 p.m.
All right.
Eastern.
Yeah. It's getting to be the end of the season now, but there's still time to get in on some fun before the weather ends, Bobby Nick. Some people might want to get into this too. You can get into maybe take a gay cruise in the fall. Take a come on the BF Live gay cruise. Perry's coming, aren't you, Perry?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, we'll all be there, motherfuckers.
We're all going to be there. Bobby Nick's going to be there. Scott Fitzpatrick. Andrew's going to be there. Look here, this counts as a For the Ladies segment today, guys. This has got to count. This is your For the Ladies segment, Stacy. I didn't get many submissions today. I think Stacy gave me one submission. There you go. All right, it's looping. So that's going to be the cruise we're going to fit in for the end of the year. Let's see.
Hello, Frisco.
If you read the way I type, I think it's obvious. LOL. Thank you, Donkey. Cyke Labs says, well, nowadays, it's not that easy. Cyke Labs says, most dudes talk like girls more than the girls these days. You're probably not wrong about that, Cyke Labs. Gay men are not for the ladies. Wait a minute. Come on. You can see some man meat you like there. Don't you want to try to convert one of them or something? Something like that. Donkey Kong says, hey to me, BF. Hey, Bobby Nick. Big Bobby Nick, he says, matter of fact.
Donkey. Good to see you.
Space Chief 75 lets us know that he's contractually obligated to be there by Terry Nee. He didn't even know he was going to be part of it until he was in the ad. Hello. Oh, it's a nerd checking in. Hello. How long did people think I'm a dude? Good morning. Yes. Nerd. Hey, Bobby Nick. Nerd. There you go. You got your nerd call. Yes, we have the lovely lady demographic in here, and some of them go by those neutral names, so you just don't know. You're very welcome, guys. This is from Donkey Kongton. Matt chats out Bybee and says the Raiders traded Adams to the Jets for a 3rd-round pick. There you go. Thanks, Matt, for the extra detail. My boy Boneloads from Sportsheads, he was in the chat earlier, told me that Adams went to the Jets, but I didn't hear the conditions. We were talking about that on Sportsheads Sunday, and I thought that they would have got higher than a 3rd-round pick. We were talking about what would you accept for Davante Adams. I'm surprised that they accepted such a low pick for him. That's kind of weird. 3rd round. Let's see. They should have taken our trade then. We were giving up a lot, says Cyke Clyde. Stacy says, Space Nerd, I thought you were a dude at first, too. See, even the other ladies don't know, Bobby Nick, who the other ladies are. So I'm glad. Come out, be free, come out and be who you are. Come out of your sexual closet here on BF Live. We don't judge. Let's see. Donkey Kongton says, he went to Benny and the Jets. The Tom Gully says, a team really has to hate a dude to trade him to the Jets. Yeah, or they're looking out for their own affairs, Tom Gully, because that Davante Adams was probably going to have a really big cap hit for a Raiders team that probably isn't going to go nowhere. So why have a big cap hit for a guy that really isn't going to do anything for you or the team? MSIP says, 100% Cyke. I've heard BF say, hey, twin, just like a woman. Oh, hey, twin. Hi, MSIP. How you doing? Yeah, Cyke had me do that for the thing. Well, speaking of that, we got to make our way to Cyke Labs Content, but we got to do the miserable news first. I assume all of us are dudes, LOL, unless told otherwise, especially in PCL. So many Ginas and Drew Barrymores, etc., LOL, and they're all dudes. That's right.
I remember seeing something this weekend with Bob Levy being mad at Cyke.
Well, we can get into it a little bit. I'm glad. So Bob, here's what's going on, buddy. So you know how Cyke Clyde he is the proprietor of all of this great content from the Miserable Men days. He owns all of that shit, right? So he's been slowly giving it to us, and I've been presenting it here. Cyke's been presenting it on his page. He's been forwarding links for Bob to play, and Gina has been seeing it. So Gina walked away from one of these, I guess, seeing some of this stuff, and she's come away from this with the notion that Bob Levy likes all of the other wives and include them in his life more than he's including her. Saying, you had your ex-wives up to the studio. I had to blow somebody to meet Anthony Cumia. You don't take me around like you took all your ex-wives around gallivanting and taking them everywhere and showing them off. And she's half kidding and she's half serious, Bobby Nick.
Yeah, right.
because I've been married for a minute and I know enough about the tone and the delivery of a message to know that she might be having fun because these are comedy shows, but she's half serious about this too. So now Cyke is now known as the family and the marriage wrecker.
Well, there you go.
Because because Christy he called Gina called in the show Saturday, I think, and said, what is this? I'm listening to Cyke Clyde, and it might have been Friday morning, and I hear that you drug all these other ladies through here, but you don't care enough about me to take me anywhere and show me all this stuff. So Bob's really taking it on the chin lately from the lovely Gina Levy, but we've been trying to reassure her that we love her. Bob loves her. We told her that she's the first wife that Bob's ever missed. Bob said last week that out of all my wives, this is the first one that's ever went away and I missed her. So that's exactly. Love right there. Yeah. That's love right there. So there you go. So that is the origin of it, Bobby Nick. I'm glad you asked that so I could clear it up for some of the people that might not be keeping up on why Bob is like going at Cyke Clyde. So we're going to see in the Cyke Labs segment here on BF Live if we have any more marriage ruining material from our friend Cyke Labs. Let's see what everybody's saying about this. Let's see. We have, you should do a ladies' night and see how many men show up.
Oh, God.
Fucking autocorrect says Donkey Kong, then. If your name devoted, your mom hate you too. Uh-oh. If you're named Devontae, I get it, autocorrect. If you're named Devontae, your mom hated you too. Adams probably wanted to go be with Rogers. Yeah, a guy that throws to you that you have chemistry with, no doubt. Mrs. Rob the dog, molester Saul says, you should, oh, we did that one. I'm going back again. Pickle Dick says, I'm a pickle with a huge gherkin. Humble brag, aren't you? Tom Gully just handles it by assuming every one of us is AI. John Doe checks in and says, dude, Cyke, what's your channel? Hey, John Doe, what do you know? If you keep watching the BF Live show and if you keep watching the chat, Cyke Clyde link is running in it, as well as Bobby Nick and all of our other friends right here. There's Levyverse links. Just look in the chat for Cyke Clyde. Click on that link and go over to his YouTube page and subscribe. John Doe. I know who you are, John Doe. More Cyke drama, says MSIP. Matt says, Cyke, I don't blame him, but the Raiders fucked up by only getting a 3rd-round pick. I thought that was a low pick too, Matt. I would thought he would be second higher or two late-round picks. If it was going to be late, I thought there would be 2 of them. Bobby Nick, we got 41 cool-ass people in here today.
Holy shit. Nice.
They're waiting for me to get over to my new studio. I'm going to read a couple more chats, and then I got this new studio over here collecting dust. So you're going to help me push the desk out of the way. I'm going to go into the new studio, and we'll get into some stories, and then we'll do the BF Live miserable news history moment, taking you back when Bob Levy used to read the news on the Miserable Men Show. Let's see. Casey is talking about trading for DeAndre Hopkins. I don't know about that. I don't know. He might have a little bit something in the tank, and with Mahomes throwing to him, he'll probably make him better than he actually is. What? Bob's mad at me? What'd I do? What happened? Probably smarter to do that, Tom Gully. Happy wife, happy life, says Blum's defense lawyer. So are the Steelers, Bobby? Hey, Cyke. Levy versus checking in. He's watching. He's saying, Cyke, bad, fire, good. Cyke, bad, fire, good, right here, saying Bob Levy. Checking in. How you doing, Bob? He's ready to check in because I love that Bob don't even remember half of these moments from the miserable news history, and he listens, and wow, that was pretty funny. I guess I was pretty funny back then. Hey, John Doe, my link is running in this chat. Cyke lets you know as I did. BF just put some videos in the BF Live on Discord for today's segment. Did you? So you want me to do, really, you're going to have me plan it on the fly, huh? I got to do a ladies for the ladies segment on the fly. Well, I think I'm just good enough that I can probably do that there, Stacy. Oh my God, depending on what you show me. There's one in there. I see one. Did I? BF Live. Now that went away, didn't it? Where'd you put it at, Stacy? Is it in, which BF Live? Is it in BF Live? Is it in, let's see, BF Live on 100 Proof Podcasting? I see one. I got one listing from you. Okay, I got one, and I got one in Instagram. Okay, Josh in Tennessee says, she's dead on serious. Been married 18 years now. Super passive-aggressive, says our friend Josh. Yeah, she's dead serious. I don't know if she's dead serious, because she knows that it's a show and all. But let's see. Maybe he cares so much about you that he doesn't want you to have to go through those things. I thought of that angle too, Blum. Was like, I didn't have no sense then. I was on pills and I was just doing whatever. I would have never, if I had any sense about me, I never would have taken my ladies around. Love your boob from Testicle Tigers in the chat. There is Cyke Labs link running right there in YouTube. It's that simple. You just go to YouTube, and when you're there, go in the search window and type in the @ CYKELABS. Is it? God dang it, says John Doe. Bob is getting the laughs from Cyke Clyde. Aunt Esther says Cyke is awesome. Levy gives you the ha. Cyke is the main. Cyke Clyde says, I can back up Bob on that with listening to all of these old shows over again. There you go. Mandy Diff checks in, Bobby Nick.
Hey, Mandy.
It's our resident fishing expert, Mandy Diff, checking in. Levy's getting the shout-out love and the hearts from Blum's defense lawyer. Thank you from John Doe. You're welcome, buddy. Bob keeps using Joey C to cover up the story about him, Gina, and Cyke. I see. That's what he is. He's Doing distraction. No, thank you, John Doe. I'm almost at 400 now. Oh, and thank you, John Doe. I'm at 400, 397. Come on, let's help you get Cyke Clyde up to 400. Can we do that before the show ends? Could everybody go in there if you're not already subscribed to Cyke Labs? Go click on the link that's running right here in my chat. It'll take you to its YouTube page. If you just click subscribe, it's absolutely free. Bybee says, I think KC will roll with what they have. A couple wide receivers are out for the year as long as Kadarius Toney is gone. I hope he goes to the Ravens. No, I don't want none of your ragamuffins. Nah, I don't know that. You know, you just got that guy, Bybee. You got, much like Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes is that guy that he elevates a whole team and he wills anybody who comes on the team to play better. Aaron Rodgers was kind of like that when he was younger, not so much nowadays, but he's just that guy. Ain't no donkey links. Oh, that's right. Ain't no donkey. What are your links? Pick whoever you want. Still not beating the Steelers, says Blummers. I just subbed to you, talking to John Doe. Let's see, Mandy Diff's getting the shout out. Love to Bybee. Blummel's facts. Thank you from Cyke Clyde. Cyke getting the love from Blummel's defense lawyer. Waver checks in. My buddy Waver. He says, hey, Bob, and Bob. We got the three Bobs. BF Live, Bobby, Sir Bobby Nick, and the good Reverend Bob Levy. How you doing, Waver? 100 proof on the BF Live. Got it, Stacey Allen. Stacey Allen, yes, hello from Space Nerd. Cyke, did you make for the ladies AI video content yet? Oh, Cyke, there you go, buddy. Cyke Clyde says, I know when Bob's mad at me because he calls me Cyke like when my parents are mad at me and they used to use my whole real name, LOL. Brian Kowalczyk checks in, my bro. He's letting Tom Gully know that you killed it with Levy today, the Tom Gully Show. Hoya, you Hoyas from Space Nerd. Good morning to me, BF Live. Hello, Space Nerd. Space Nerd says hello to Donkey Kongton and Cyke. Cyke says no MSIP. They're working on it. Nerd gets a shout out love from Cyke. Tom Gully says thank you, Brian Kowalczyk. Much appreciated. MSIP shouts out Space Nerd. Hoya, my fellow Morse. That's right. We got two or three Morse fans in here, and I'm going to have, courtesy of Cyke Labs, I'm going to have some more great Mike Morse parody songs from the Miserable Men days as part of Cyke Labs content. Cyke getting the thumbs up from MSIP. Space Nerd says, I was on the phone. I'm sad I missed most of the chat name discussion. Hoya MSIP to the Morse verse. Do a gases is a chick? Wait a minute, what? Oh, do gases. At gases is a chick. Wait a minute, I don't know. Space Nerd LOL. Cyke Labs is getting the love from PSP, Peter Sky Parker. Peter. And Cyke says, hey, PSP, one of my favorite assholes. PSP, Jeers. Oh, Jeers from Donkey Kong and checking in, not Cheers. Cyke asshole from PSP. How about them pens, says no one ever but Cyke Clyde. Cheers from Donkey Kongton. Hey, PSP from Bybee. Donkey Kongton getting love from PSP. MSIP says, I'm about to be off my lunch break, but I'll be listening and chatting every once in a while. Love you, MSIP. You know how to do it. Keep it in your ear and we'll keep you entertained and keep you company throughout the rest of your day. Stacey Allen, I missed my partner in the ogling yesterday. Bybee getting the love from PSP and the brother of Devil Horns. Stacey Allen says, Space Nerd, the ones I posted are from my personal collection. Yeah, I think they got a whole stockpile of them. Let's see. Yay, says Stacey Allen from Space Nerd. Hoya Blummels from Space Nerd. Morse does rule, says Space Nerd, and only Space Nerd. Lenny is back Wednesday on BS. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No. Well, then, maybe if Lenny does come back on the Miserable Men show on the Shuley Network, I highly recommend you check it out. But as part of Cyke Labs content, we'll give you some, maybe a face swap of Lenny on somebody else, maybe as part of Cyke Labs content. But you know, Bob, I'm not going to do any of that until after I do my news segment, buddy. So what do you say? I'll run my element. You help me push the news desk over there like everybody wants you to. And we'll do the BF Live other news or the BF Live not so serious news. All right. You ready, buddy?
Let's get her done.
All right, let's go push this desk. We'll be right here. BF Live, other news or not so serious news. That's what we're doing. Let's go. I think I got it. I think we got it in place now, Bob. I think we got it right in the position, buddy. Thank you.
Fuck my
Thank you.
back,
Man.
son of a bitch. Oh,
Well, I only have so much room over here, so I have to push the one thing out the way. The desk gets a little heavy, but it is kind of pretty. You got to admit, folks.
Oh my God.
It's kind of pretty, though. People seem to like it. All right, well, let's get into some of these stories. It's a heavy son of a bitch for real, Bobby. Son of a bitch. All right, let's get into some news here. I got some news stories on the BF Live other news or the not so serious news. In my first story, Bobby Nick, my first two stories kind of have a theme to them that I didn't really realize as I prepared them. But this one, Bobby Nick, is about the world's smallest Rubik's Cube is just 0.19 inches wide, and it cost over $5,000, Bob. So I'll read the story. It says a Japanese toy maker, Mega House, recently unveiled the world's smallest Rubik's Cube, an aluminum cube measuring only 0.19 inches per side and weighing just 0.33 grams. But the price tag was $5,320. Damn. For something that's not even like a full inch, like anywhere. It tells you that to celebrate the 50th anniversary on the original Rubik's Cube invented by Hungarian sculptor Erno Rubik, Japanese toy maker Mega House set out to create the world's smallest Rubik's Cube. The company came up with the idea for the project about 4 years ago and started working on it in 2022. Although making a metal square only 0.5 centimeters in width doesn't seem that difficult in this day and age, making a functional Rubik's Cube with rotating faces was a big challenge. Mega House had to team up with a precision cutting company to ensure that all of the tiny parts worked as intended. But this is the world's smallest actual functioning Rubik's Cube, Bobby Nick. Look at this thing, buddy.
Jesus.
Look at it compared to the person's fingernails right there alone.
Yeah.
Give you an idea.
Oh, man.
I like that. Where's that comment go? It says, where did that go? Holy shit, I got to find it. It says, it's especially made for Vince the lawyer. Would you like to play with that, Vince? What do you think? Would you like a small Rubik's Cube?
I'd rather look at a big black cock.
Okay, we'll go back to doing that. I'll talk about the Rubik's Cube. All right, so anyway, so this is the smallest Rubik's Cube. It says the 5mm Rubik's Cube is the result of the trinity of machines, cutting tools, and players' passion, says Kyokazu Saito, a president of Erosio Precision. Erosio, whatever. It says weighing just 0.33 grams. The world's smallest Rubik's Cube is about 1,000th of the size of the original, but costs hundreds of times more. Unveiled only a few days ago on the Mega House website, this wonder of engineering has already been made available for pre-order for the head-spinning price of 7,777 yen or $5,320, with the first orders expected to be shipped in April of next year. There you go. So the world's tiniest Rubik's Cube right here, the first story on the BF Live other news or not so serious news. Let's see what people are saying about that. Let me see. What do we got? I might have missed some of these. They announced it on Andy's birthday thing last night. Yes, Cyke Clyde. I saw that they kind of scrambled and did another show real quick. Sometimes I got to do this thing like with my wife and marriage, and so I can't catch every minute of every show, but thanks for letting us know that. Matt is throwing out the Soul Brother fist. Soul Man. Hoya, Space Nerd from Matt. Hoya, Mandy Hoya from Space Nerd. Matt Hoya from Space Nerd. Anytime, Matt, it's going to be awesome to see Mike in action again with him and with Leonard and Brent. We're the best. Cyke, Clyde, how long are you going to think it takes before Leonard gets totally frustrated with Mike, Bobby Nick? What do you think?
Oh, 5 minutes.
couple minutes, and he go, I don't even miss you, you arrogant son of a bitch. I can see it now. PSP says, I like how it appears as though BF is sitting on a tiny chair. Hold me closer, tiny chair. Made specially for Vince. Maybe that's what that was about. Tom Gully says, I've got a Rubik's Cube that's the size of an atom. Give me 10,000 and it's yours. Humble brag over here, trying to outdo him, Tom Gully. There's the Durkee Threads link. All the links for our friends running. Let's see what our next chat says. True story. My friend's kid is a world ranked for the 6x6 or the 9x9 cubing, can solve a 3x3 in under 2 seconds. Not 2 seconds, shit, I forget. PSP says, I bet it could be solved in under 5 minutes. Pickle Dick says, you got to be a baby to solve that little Rubik's Cube. PSP says, Space Nerd, 20 seconds is legit for doing that. As we continue on with the BF Live other news, or not so serious news. My second story, Bobby, I told you these were related, my friend, and I didn't realize this until I started pulling these stories. My next story is about something small, too. This is about the world's smallest washing machine, Bobby Nick. So we've already got the world's smallest Rubik's Cube. Yes, but this is a actual functioning washing machine. The world's smallest, in fact. So let's see. It says, an Indian man showed off his miniature engineering skills by crafting the world's smallest washing machine, measuring just 1.28 inches by 1.32 inches by 1.52 inches. Guinness World Records confirmed that Sabine Sajid's washing machine, which is smaller than the Tamagotchi digital pet, is the smallest in the world. So yeah, Tamagotchi was those small kind of virtual pets that you had to keep alive by hitting certain buttons and all. Well, they say this is now smaller than that. In order to qualify for the record, Saji had to demonstrate that his washing machine was functional and could run a full cycle. Wash, rinse, and spin. The washing machine, which Saji needed special digital calipers to measure, weighs in at just 0.88 ounces, slightly more than 2 Oreo cookies. And I'm going to show you some video of it actually working here, Bobby Nick. This is actual functioning small washing machine. He's stuffing little clothes in it, Bob. Oh, let me play it.
I was going to say, maybe you could wash some Barbie clothes in there.
He's stuffing little clothes in it. Look, got tiny. That's cocaine or dishwashing detergent. I don't know what the fuck it is. Close it up. Look at that spinning. I'll hit it one more time. How often you got to get your perspective? How often you see the world's smallest washing machine? It's a Bobby washer, just like you and Mandy Diff said. That's where it belongs. Barbie's dream house. Oh. And there you go. I didn't know I had a theme. When we started off with the smallest Rubik's Cube in the world, and now the smallest functioning washing machine in the world, right here on BF Live Other News, or the Not So Serious News.
That's insane.
It's not PSP. Let's see. BF Live. I have something you can show tomorrow that is similar. All right. Let's see. It's not PSP. I'm honestly in awe. Oh, Space Nerd says that shit is so impressive to watch. It's nuts PSP. Tom Gully says now that guy needs to get off his dead lazy ass and make a dryer. Pickle Dick says I still wouldn't be able to get the cum strain off of the Sutter and John underwear. He told the world. I used to watch tons of twisty puzzle videos. Our friend PSP says as we check in with more BF Live Other News or the Not So Serious News. I got another story for you. All right, Bobby Nick. Well, it is that fall time of the year. It's the harvest season. You already had your weird early, not so weird for you. You had your early Thanksgiving, your early harvest in Canada, Thanksgiving Monday. Right. Bobby, somebody asked me on Canadian Thanksgiving, did Bobby Nick have any turkey or ham or special dinner for that day? Did you do it on Monday? Is that a thing?
You know what? I actually did. I ordered like a one person meal. From this local place, and I was all ready to pay for it, but just before they delivered it, I got a call from them saying that they're going to give it to me for free. I don't have to pay, and happy Thanksgiving. So,
wow, that was nice. I wouldn't expect. Yeah. Right. Mr. Bobby, we have food for you. It is free, Mr. Bobby. Mr. Bobby, open your door.
Yeah, that was pretty much how it went.
Accents
and all. Accents and all.
How did I guess, Bobby Nick? I don't know. Stereotypes work. They work because they are a thing. Well, that's cool. I thought you were going to say that one of these kind people like intercepted you, like Deadpool or something. That wouldn't have surprised me a bit.
No, it was the actual place. They just said,
that was nice.
Here it is for free.
So yeah, I don't know.
But they've done this to me. They've done this to me for Christmas, and I think they might have done it to me last year on Thanksgiving as well.
So did they know you at this shop then? They must, Bobby Nick?
Yeah, they do.
They say, look, you give that boy one good meal, he'll keep coming back for more.
Exactly.
We ain't going to give him too much. I just assume everyone has a YouTube channel now. Haha, says Peter Sky Parker. You're probably not wrong, buddy. Used to watch tons of Twisty Puzzles. If Your Friend's Son's YouTube channel, they're having fun talking about Rubik's Cube and all that stuff. Good assumption, Peter Sky Parker. Tom Gully getting the Soul Brother devil horns from Peter Sky Parker. Nimrob71 checks in. Deadpool is a podcast Jesus. You're not wrong about that. He is our our savior. He's helped many of us out, keeping us keeping these machines going.
Yeah, well, you know what he did for us recently.
What did he do for you recently?
Well, he got me my new headset.
Oh, really?
Nimrod liked it so much that Nimrod got one too.
Are you talking in that today, Bobby Nick? Because you do sound of a higher. Your mic sounds a bit better today. Or different.
Yeah. This is what I'm on today. Yeah.
Yeah, because you used to have more of a fast food quality to your mic, and your mic it sounds much better today. I was going to mention that to you earlier, but you were already having problems with your sound before we started the show, so I didn't want to keep belaboring the sound conversation. But you do sound good. Well, very good. Yes. You know, I know for a fact, my personal experience, that a lot of these guys are kind of in the background or behind the scenes, helping us out, donating to us, and donating equipment and stuff like that. So that's awesome. Thank you. So that's why Nimrod is not wrong about that. Our friend Don checks in. It's BF and Wendy's betrothed. Well, more Wendy's betrothed than me. I would never get in between the relationship that is Bobby, Nick, and Wendy. There's no place for me there. No place for me at all. Let me see. Where's that at?
No place for avocados either.
Avocados, of course. Exactly. Where is my Wendy and Bobby? Here. Oh, here we go.
Wendy met Bobby on a no-fill tonight. Underneath the stars, everything felt right. She had a smile that could light up the room. Bobby knew, then his eyes were full of poo. Send Bobby news, oh yes, Bobby, that's right, Bobby loves getting naughty. Wendy and Bobby, they're a match so true. And loves wild, yeah, it's just them two. Sending Bobby news, oh yes, Bobby, that's right, Bobby loves getting naughty. Wendy and Bobby, they're a match so true. And loves wild, yeah, it's just them two. Ups and downs, they hold on tight.
Hello, and welcome to Wendy's show, everybody. The Friday night hang, right, Wendy?
Right, Bobby?
Yeah.
Sending Bobby news, oh yes, Bobby, that's right, Bobby loves getting naughty. Wendy and Bobby, they're a match so true. And loves wild, yeah, it's just them two. Through ups and downs, they hold on tight. Two hearts beating in Wendy's boat's light. Laughter and tears, they've seen it all, but their love stands firm, never to fall. Sending Bobby news, oh yes, Bobby, that's right, Bobby loves getting naughty. Wendy and Bobby, they're a match so true. And loves wild dances, them too. Wendy and Bobby, hand in hand, together they'll always stand. In this crazy world, their love is the key.
Yes, Bobby. There you go. You smash it. The yes, Bobby. There's the saga of Bobby and Wendy. Nimrob71 getting the love from Deadpool. Space Nerd says Peter Sky Parker. He has a couple videos. They're talking about their fun puzzle videos. Are Soul Brother devil horns any longer or fatter than regular devil horns? That's right. I heard a bitch with these. Yeah, that's right. And they're a lot cooler too, just because they're a black guy. 2K from our PWO. What order is that?
Puppet World Order.
Puppet World
Yeah.
Order. Okay. I was expecting TWO or something like that. Deadpool's getting the shout out love from Mandy Diff. Cyke Clyde's link is running in the chat for those that want to watch the Cyke Clyde at their leisure. Donkey Kongington is getting the puffs and the love from Mandy Diff. Tiff Wash checks in. She's sneaking in here.
Tiffany.
Hey Tiff, how you doing? Space Nerd says Donkey Kongington. I didn't know there was a different kind. Turf Nerd getting the love from Space Nerd. Not correcting my spelling. Mandy Diff is laughing. 4.68 is insane. Oh, hey Nerd from Don. Conservative Colin checks in. Hey, I haven't seen you around here in a minute.
Hey.
All right. Thanks, Conservative Colin. I know this is kind of a busy time of the day for people. If you get away with a headphone, keep us in your ear and we'll keep you company, Conservative Colin. But thanks for checking in. I see he checks in on No Filter when I do see his name come up. Bobby Nick.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
There you go. Shout out. Have a great rest of your day, Conservative Colin. Thanks for letting us know you're in. Hey, Tiffany getting all the corn and the love from Mandy. Stacey Allen says Wendy and Bobby are going to have the sweetest babies. Oh, shit. Nerd says, have Bobby and Wendy met in person? It's such a love story.
No, we have not.
That would be amazing.
Who knows?
Watching her react or watching anybody, that would be fun.
My God.
I think John's jealous of you. He says you're a lucky man, Bobby Nick.
That's right. I am.
Wendy raped Dozier last night on the show. Really? That was going on?
She claims she did. She told Jack. Yeah, she.
Rape your dog, got effing
raped
damn
your
it.
dog, and it went woof 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 or something like that. Yeah.
Holy shit! Wendy was on fire last night. Then.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Wendy, leaving dogs alone over there. Conservative Colin says, Wendy, Bobby, BF, Deadful, Peter, and Mandy checking in, giving out the shout out love to all of us. What? Dozier doesn't need that. Nimrob71 says, thank you again, Deadful. They are arriving on Wednesday. Nimrob's getting shout out love from Conservative Colin. PSP says, if they met in real life, Wendy would never leave him. Leave his side, never let him go, nothing. Colin is getting the salute right back from Deadful for your thanks. Hey, Mandy from Nimrob71. Conservative Colin's getting the shout out love and the white devil horns from Peter Scott Parker. Donkey Kongton says, that song kind of reminded me of the Deadful David Chandler battle song. Says our friend Donkey Kongton. Conservative Colin says, Donkey and Tiff. F2K and 2K. Wait a minute. F2K. 2K is greater than 2Key. There you go.
Yeah.
He's saying 2K. The knockoff 2K is better than 2Key. Bones Up Nimrod from Matt. Hey, Tiffany Washington from PSP. Mandy Diff is getting the love and shout out. And Tiff from Deadful. Space Nerd says Peter Scott Parker most likely. Deadful's getting the soul brother from Peter Scott Parker. Hey, Nimrod from Peter Scott Parker. Wait a minute. Peter Scott Parker gives Deadful the brother one. But he gives Nimrod the very white one. There you go. So there's brother devil horns, and then there's white devil horns. And then there's Deadful giving like the double white PSP. Blocky Fran, he's having fun with the emojis. And you can too, if you member up here on BF Live, you can have fun with the Perry emojis, the Cyke Clyde emojis, and all the fun. And I will be putting together the Spaceballs watch party soon. So if you're a member, keep your eye out for that. We'll get together and watch Spaceballs. Hey, hello, Tiff from Don. Hey, Tiffany from Bobby. The Tom Gully Show says, Bobby's Canadian. Pretty sure that means he has yet to visit Florida in the wintertime. You haven't been to the States at all, have you, Bobby Nick?
Well, no, I haven't. I mean, as it stands, I cannot get out of the country because of the fact that I do have some old charges.
You got warrants.
Well, no warrants.
Well, so not with giving away too much, Bobby. From what I know, I mean, some of what you were involved with might be a little more legal now, right? But they don't go back and review that stuff.
Yeah, not really. Not that I've heard of, anyway. I mean, I haven't looked into it. Like,
you know, Canadians are very forgiving in general, Bobby. Maybe if you do have a notion to come to the States, maybe you should look into it and see if your status of being able to go to the border is changed or not. Esther, whatever, honey. Bobby and Wendy will be the modern day Luke and Laura from General Hospital, Luke and Laura's wedding. Wendy was on fire, Don says last night.
Yes, she was.
Hey, Colin from Nimrob71. PSP says Don from the infamous Borgata carpet video from the Borgata. Conservative Collins getting the U.S. and the love from Mandy Diff. Hi there, PSP from Nimrob71. 2K again from Mandy Diff. Hey, Matt from Nimrob71. PSP, good afternoon, sir, from our friend Don. PSP is laughing, which is good. Peter Scott Parker from Space Nerd. Don is totally famous. Hey, Nimrob from Bybee. Mandy Diff says, PSP, how is the fucking audio? I give it an 8.9. Are we talking about this audio? I know that he can be the audio judge. Hopefully I have proper modulation.
Yeah, right.
Popping those peas. Oh my. Testes. 1, 2, 3. Whoa, where'd that come from? All right, there we go. I hope it's good today, everyone. That's right, Bobby, Terry, and Bobby. That's right, Bobby. Here's the author of That's Right, Bobby. The Bobby song right there, Terry Nee. That was a Terry Nee jam, I believe. Bobby, you can't visit the United States. We take anyone, LOL.
Well, apparently not anyone, because I had some trafficking charges a long time ago. But, yeah, I don't know.
Bobby had some earlier nefarious.
Yeah,
Yes.
they told me that even if I do get a pardon, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'll be let into the States either. So but I was told that a long time ago. So who knows? Who knows? I have no idea.
And I don't know how much you want to elaborate on what's holding you back or not, or I don't know, or maybe you got to go ask them again. I don't know.
Yeah.
Deadpool says, I got the black pass from Big Black. Deadpool says, got the hood pass.
There you
6.9 out of 10. Come on, man. Bobby needs to get cleared to travel so we can have our No Filter Lunatic Lounge meetup in Las Vegas, as our friend Nimrod.
Holy Christ. In Vegas.
PSP says,
Man.
I wish Bobby Nick was a little bit louder, but I really don't want to mess with something so beautiful and life-changing. Oh, my God. Well, maybe if you have a little gain on there, Bobby Nick, maybe you could give yourself a little gain with your new headphones here, buddy.
I don't really have any settings on here that I can.
Sometimes if you're using Windows, sometimes those Windows settings, your audio, whatever your mic is going in and out, sometimes they've reset low on me before. You've seen that happen, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Thank you.
I can't even see a volume where the mic settings are.
Wow,
Like-
it should be like in your menu. It should be under sounds and audio outputs and stuff under Windows.
I don't see any mic volume. I
Hey,
see a
Bobby from
speaker
Nimrod
volume.
70. All right. Terry says, Bobby Nick was smuggling avocados across the border. See, now why did you have to tell everybody? I was going to leave it up to Bobby Nick if he wanted to tell people that, but there is a song about it. As the guacamole flies on a cold and gray Alberta morning, the mailman just brought Bobby something avocado. And Bobby Nick cries. Avocados. Yeah, he did. Mandy Diff says, I knew you would love it, PSP. Traffic or trafficking? Yeah, I mean,
Definitely trafficking.
Well, but what? People are thinking that you're meaning human trafficking, Bobby Nick.
Not human.
Thank you. That's what we wanted to get. At least let's get that out of the way. You might not have to say what you were.
I was selling marijuana, guys. That's what I was doing.
Right. It's best probably to tell people rather than make up their own mind about what trafficking means, buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Trafficking means a whole different thing nowadays. Yeah, and that's a very Canadian term. Yeah. Bob he was selling weed, goddammit. Got caught by the man selling weed.
Yeah.
Is there a foot in that shoe? George Takei, is there a foot in that shoe? Oh, my. Space Nerd says there needs to be a statute of limitations. I got a DUI in 1991. I cannot go to Canada? You meant go to Canada. Wow, really? There should be a statute of limitations on some of this shit. Free Bobby Nick. He's starting the cause right now.
Yeah, I know.
I love George K. Oh my. Musculature. Mrs. Rob the Dog Monster Saul says, you live in the best country ever. Why leave? Tsunami. You have to say the T, Bobby Nick, when you say tsunami. Many people don't remember to say the T. Tsunami. Oh my. Tsunami. Yes. Boy, you heard Bob, he destroyed Tsunami yesterday when he had a Tsunami or something like that. When I did the BF Live miserable news history moment, the word tsunami was in there. It was like Tsunami or something came out. Bobby sounds like he's on Xanax floating on a cloud. Which one, Bobby?
Maybe I am.
Probably you. Yeah. Maybe I am. All right. Let's see. Does StreamYard have a mic volume level thing? Not on my.
All the way. Well,
yeah.
On my end it does, and it's all the way cranked.
All the way cranked. Yeah. It's definitely lower than last night, Bobby Nick. Yeah. So maybe it's just a matter of getting some different adjustments in different StreamYards or something. But yeah. I mean, I would definitely look in your Windows setting, your settings wheel under sounds and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nick was trading weed for cigarettes. That's Mandy Diff. Deadpool 100%. Avocado. Mandy Diff was singing. The Traffic King says PSP. That old maple syrup moonshine It gets you every time, boy. He's that moonshine runner. Which is dumb, Bobby. Legalize it. Hashtag. And don't criticize it. Deadpool says, marijuana? How could you? At BDF. Bobby was trafficking Maria and Juana, says MSIP. What is that noise? That noise is supposed to be my ticker because I'm supposed to be doing the BF Live other news or not so serious news, but I've totally got distracted, which I often do, talking to the chat family, and then we go back and forth. Mandy Diff says,
does that make it any better?
Say it again.
I just changed something. Does that make it any better?
I mean, the quality is great. I wouldn't say that the volume is any louder, but the quality is really good, Bobby Nick.
Oh, what the heck?
Let's see.
Ooh, it's bigger. Nice.
Okay.
Sure.
Fuck. Oh, God bless you. Matt, breaking news. Casey is trading for Hopkins, says our friend Bobby. Space Nerd says, BF Live, Bobby. I just don't know. I don't know why I haven't tried to go. Life. Bobby Nick, can I come to Canada with that? Maybe.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know.
Mandy Diff probably saying what I was saying, that maybe now retroactively, maybe some of these charges should be dropped. And now that we've evolved and a lot of these laws have changed since you went through your incident there, Bobby Nick.
Yeah, they might have. I have no idea, to be honest with you.
Don says, nice, I'm jealous. Cyke says, back when I used to go to Canada, we didn't need passports or anything. Yeah, people would just walk across the border.
Yeah, right.
The volume is fine on my end. Don't listen to these fools, says Blum's defense lawyer. Ooh, BF can probably adjust it on his end. Not so much. I have no idea. I'm going to try to complain less. Good luck with that. Yes.
Is that any better?
That just got louder.
Okay.
Yes.
Well,
yes. That's full. Yes, bro. That sounds great. Yeah, man. Sounds the same to me. Thank you. Perfect sneeze volume. Sebastian Bog buying their supplies. 18 in life, you got it. LOL, Mandy Diff from Peter Sky Parker. PSP is getting the love from Mandy Diff. Bobby getting a thumbs up from our friend Matt. PSP says yes, and now he says nice. All right, well, now that we have everything adjusted. Oh, wait a minute, but Mandy Diff is saying 2 more notches. How do you know you
more
have
notches?
any?
Jesus.
2 more notches up. Sounds good, Bobby Nick. Okay, well, I think it sounds good enough to get on to things, so let's get on to some more news.
Well, hold on a second. Let me check something out. How does this come through? In the lounge. Is that overmodulated?
It's not. It wasn't overmodulated, but like on every podcast, Bobby, when you go certain height, it does like break up. When you go super, like if I go in the lounge, like some of that breaks up, right?
It broke up. Okay, yeah,
it does. But I think that's a limitation of the internet, not your mic. You
See,
sound
it wasn't.
really good.
It wasn't yesterday for some reason.
You sound the best I've really heard you on a lot of the shows we've done, Bob. I noticed the difference in your mic as soon as you did get it working earlier, buddy. Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I was getting ready to say that today it is October 15th, so we're halfway through October already, folks. And with that, it is Halloween coming up. And with Halloween coming up, they're having pumpkin weighing contests. People are cutting their gourds. They're out of their gourd. They're having it. They're doing it. Well, Bobby Nick, we have the record pumpkin for this year. It says a pumpkin weighing 2,471 pounds wins the California contest for the heaviest pumpkin, Bobby Nick. Look, they got to put these son of bitches on forklifts. They know picking these up at the grocery store, buddy. These are all in excess of 2,000 pounds. It says a Minnesota horticulture teacher remained the reigning champion Monday of an annual pumpkin weighing contest in Northern California, where his massive gourds have won the top prize 4 years in a row. Travis Geiger of Anoka, Minnesota, beat his closest competitor by 6 pounds to clinch the victory at the 51st World Championship Pumpkin Weigh-Off in Half Moon Bay, south of San Francisco. His winning gourd came in at 2,471 pounds. Or for you, Bobby Nick, that would be 1,121 kilograms. Falling short of the world record he set last year with a pumpkin weighing 2,749 pounds. He says there was less rain this year, that the growing cycle was different, but these guys are definitely out of their gourds. You can see them up there on the forklift. But I think that was the winning pumpkin, like right there in the 4 shot. And I don't have no other shot in here. I got that on there. But yeah, so I don't know, Bob. They got these big old pumpkins, buddy. And then they got to get them there. He had to take it from like Minnesota to California to win a competition. It seems like a lot of work for a hobby.
Wow.
Massive. I wish more shows did audio troubleshooting. Pumpkin pie for 2 million people. Sorry for the tech support hour, BF. No, bro. No, buddy, because actually what you're doing, what is the effect of overall in the future will be that Bobby Nick will be better for my show. So thanks, buddy. No, that's fine. No, I think, and Deadpool, this is obviously a good problem to have. Due to your generosity, I will take this, buddy, that you were generous enough to help Bobby be better, and therefore I will be better when he's on my show. Thank you, buddy. I'm sure you'll figure it out, and you will get even perfecter with time. There you go. Perfecter.
Yes.
Audio is fun, says Mandy Diff. All right. Well, let's go. 100% says Peter Scott Parker. I'm glad you guys are all hanging out with us today. So, yeah, it's pumpkin time. That's a big pumpkin. Let's get on some other fun stuff because I got some more stories to share. And we got to get on to Cyke Labs Content and all the fun stuff that we do here on BF Live. Bobby Nick, do you have Campbell's soup in Canada? Campbell's soup. American soup.
Oh, yeah. For sure, 100%.
All right. I'm never quite sure. I don't always want to assume because for whatever reason, some brands don't make it up to Canada or they're translated or related in different ways. Well, there's changes going on at the Campbell's Soup Company, Bobby Nick.
Really?
Changes going on at the Campbell's Soup Company.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so I'm going to let you know something about it here. We're going to take you over to the Bikini Report for more on the changes of the name of the Campbell's Soup Company. Take it away, Bikini Report.
He will soon be no more. That's our dramatic way of saying that the iconic 155-year-old company is planning to change its name. Though the change still needs to be approved by shareholders in November, it should soon just be called the Campbell's Company. Admittedly, that'll be more accurate since nowadays the company sells more items than soup, like a variety of pasta sauces, and it owns a number of popular brands like Goldfish crackers.
Really?
Name changes are certainly a common practice for brands that are famous enough. Take, for example, Krispy Kreme and Dunkin', which were able to drop the word donuts without anyone being confused. That said, in this case, I hope the Campbell execs are prepared for months of people saying, "No soup for you." But what do you think about this name change? Yay or nay? Let us know in the comments and follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
Thank you, Bikini Report.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah. Well, I kind of got misled by it too at first, but I heard the kind of concern in your voice because I thought that they were just going to change, like not call it Campbell anything anymore, like a whole another name. But they kind of tricked you because they say they're changing the name of the food company, not necessarily the brand of soup. So they got me on that one. I was fished in by a couple things on that story. Let's just say that. Mandy Diff says, didn't know that. Yeah, so now it's just Campbell Food Company. Bobby, Care Bear's checking in, a.k.a. the lovely Wendy. Bobby is alive. I just woke up. This is what I want to see, my Bobby. There you
Hi,
go.
Wendy.
Let's see. Wendy was pretty funny last night, says Peter Scott Parker.
Oh
Misleading bikini news. Hey, that happens.
Yeah.
All right. We got misled by it. I got fished in by that for sure. Something distracted me. I saw Campbell's in a bikini and I went for it. So let's see. I got another story though, Bobby Nick. We're kind of almost of the same age. I got a couple few years on you, but you remember the break dancing. Everybody was break dancing craze in like the late 80s, right? And maybe the early 90s as much, right?
Yeah.
Breakdancing was a big thing. I never, other than like doing this stuff or like doing simple worms, I never got down to like what these people in this next story I have done, Bobby Nick. So this person breakdances so much, it's still very popular. Breakdancing is. It says a man develops a head spin bulge on the top of his head, Bob, after years of breakdancing. You know, the guys that can really good, that can do that spin on the top center of their head, right?
Yeah.
It says a 30-something breakdancer who has been practicing head spinning for about 19 years developed a protuberant and tender bulge on the top of his head. According to a medical case study recently published by the BMJ Case Reports Journal, head spinning as part of breakdancing training can cause hairless bumps on the practitioner's head, also known as head spin holes, among breakdancers. These aesthetic bulges are sometimes associated with a circle of hair loss and can become painful. In the recently documented case, the patient, a man in his 30s, who had been incorporating head spinning as part of his breakdancing training for the last 19 years, Reported spinning on his head for about 2 to 7 minutes, about 5 times a week. He noticed the bump a while back, but told doctors that it had become larger and tender to the touch in the last 5 years, Bobby Nick. So that's the move that's going to do it. And I'm going to show you the bump that he's going to have on his head from doing this move. It goes on to say that the presence of the lesion and the associated discomfort were aesthetically displeasing to the patient, but the protuberance had not hindered the patient from continuing his head spinning activities, the man's doctor noted. Upon examining the tender bulge and conducting structural scan of the patient's cranium, doctors determined that the soft mass was sandwiched between the skin and the skull, but also that the skin is above the mass and the bone beneath it were considerably thicker than the tissues surrounding them. So you got just a big scab, Bob, a big bruise, right?
Oof.
It said they decided to surgically remove the mass and also shave the man's scalp back to the level of the tissue around it, bro. So look, you can
God.
So you can see the actual, look at letter B right there.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, so right there you can see that protuberance right there, they're calling it. So so this is from breakdancing, folks. So I don't know how much longer your breakdancing career is going to last, Bob. You might get one of these things on your head.
Well, all I have to say is stop spinning on your motherfucking head. That sounds
easy enough to solve.
Well, yeah.
My doctor says it hurts when I do that, and my doctor said, "Well, stop doing that."
Yeah, right, exactly.
We got that misleading bikini news. We touched on that. I hate when a guy's bulge becomes a protuberance. I know, Stacey, right? It happens. Maybe we'll have to see if any of that happens in your For the Ladies segment stuff that you submitted. If you have any protuberance or bulges, I have a feeling we're going to see some there. Space Nerd says, FYI, sent a note to the Canada DUI lawyers. I will let you know if I can get into Canada or not. Space Nerd is making a personal plea. She wants to get up to Canada. Like the pole vaulter guy, Stacey Allen. Hi-oh. Yeah, that dude that in the Olympics, Bobby Nick. I know who they're talking about. Yeah. That dude that messed up on the pole vault, his junk got caught on the pole. His pole got caught on the pole, so to speak. Wow. Let's see. A big old callus on the top of his head. LOL. It makes sense when you spin in there. Stacey says, Wendy won't mind if your bulge protrudes, Bobby.
Oh, that's true.
Should be eating it up. All right. Well, let's finish this last story, and then let's get on to the BF Live, the miserable news history moment and everything. Bobby Nick, a couple of days ago, I don't know if you guys were here when I did the story about the large artist erected a large penis in Italy in like a town square.
I was here for that, yeah.
They called it the Leaning Tower of Penis, right?
Yeah.
Well, in a similar story, there's another village in England that's kind of being terrorized by another kind of a statue, a giant doll, if you will. And for more on that, Bobby Nick, we got to do it. We got to go to the Bikini Report. For more on that, take it away, Bikini Report.
A giant doll is terrorizing a village in England.
Huh?
The doll in question is a 27-foot-tall puppet that was erected in the town square of Rochdale near Manchester, England. And it's freaking people out. It's got movable arms, its eyes and mouth open and shut, and yes, it's honestly pretty terrifying. Locals are calling it creepy and demonic, with some comparing it to the murderous mechanical doll in the red light, green light episode of Squid Game. Fortunately, it turns out the Jumbo Tot isn't evil. It's named Lily and is part of a project that's intended to get people talking about the environment. Well, it's definitely getting people talking. But do you think a giant baby doll is a useful way to spread a message about environmental issues? Let us know in the comments, and be sure to follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
Thank you, Bikini Report.
There you go.
Something about a creepy doll in the environment, and it's all boobies. That's all I got out of that one, Bobby Nick. There you go.
Yep. Tits.
Care Bear says, Bobby, you all know they're coming out. Oh, do you all know that they're coming out with a purple Whopper? You remember I talked about that on a previous episode of BF Live. Do you not, Bob?
Did, yeah.
The purple Whopper. Yeah. I'll show you my purple Whopper right now. Let me see.
Wasn't that for Halloween?
And then I'll show you the burger. Hey-oh, there we go. All right, let's see. I'll put it right over here. I think it's over here. Purple Whopper. Where is that? Taylor. Deuce. Fuck, I lost Purple Whopper. Oh, it's in Internet Shyt probably. Here we go. It's an internet Shyt. It is Purple Whopper. I got it. Here we go. I'll show it to you, Bob. We only talked about it without seeing it the other day on BF Live, saying that in the fast food wars, they're making an Addams Family Purple Whopper. So here it is, Wendy. Not waffle, Terry knee. Whopper.
Oh.
Here we go. So I'll show you the Purple Whopper, Wendy, and you can see what the guy thought about it, and you can see kind of what it looks like, all put together on BF Live. Check it out. Here you go for Wendy and Bobby.
You're reviewing Addams Family Purple Burger, the Wednesday's Whopper. Oh, oh, oh.
Look at that, Wendy. It's a purple bun. Dark black seeds. I don't know why.
Purple burger. Look at it.
What do you think about the look of that, Bob? What that purple roll does for it?
Take a close look at this purple burger.
I'd take a bite of it. Why not? Fuck yeah.
Apparently the burger is dyed with purple potato or something like that. Look at that thing. Hawk 2 and spit on that thing. The purple burger. I think it's cool, special, different. I like when places do this kind of stuff, so 5 out of 5. Oh yeah. No, good fun food. It's satisfying, The question is whether or not I have a purple poop after this.
I'm going to say yes, Bobby Nick.
I'm going with no. Theming, 5
I'm
out of
going
5.
with yes.
Taste, 5 out of 5. Well-seasoned patty. The bun tastes fresh. I think it's fun. I like it. I love Halloween. It's spooky. It's cool. I like it. Definitely get it.
There you go. I'll show that for you again, for Bobby and Wendy.
It reminds me of when they came out with like purple and green ketchup.
Good. Yeah, they did do that, Bob, didn't they?
I never could get into that. That was just too weird for me.
Yeah.
No way.
That just a different color. I'm throwing a lot of people off, and I don't see a lot of them around anymore, Bobby Nick.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Well, we are having a lot of fun today because we're mixing it up. We're talking, throwing videos in, and it's like 1:43 where I'm at here on the East Coast of the United States. So here's what we're going to do. We are well past halfway through 3 hours of live original content. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the miserable news history moment for the BF Live News right now. I'm going to do that. This is where we take you back, courtesy of Cyke Labs, take you back into the day to the fun days of the Miserable Men Show and Bob Levy being the newsman and reading the news reports on Miserable Men. So we're going to take you back to January 27th. The year is 2008. Sirius Satellite Radio with Mike, Bob, Shuley, and the whole crew. And here's Bob Levy going to read the news for you. Bob Levy reads the news from the Miserable Men Show, January 27th, 2008, right here on the Miserable News History Moment on BF Live News. Right here. Here we go. We always tag these on at the end. Compliments of Cyke Labs. Here we go. Oh, and once again, folks, any misunderstood or mispronounced words, you type them in the chat and we all have fun that way. Let's go.
This is America. It's time once again for the nation's favorite broadcast, the Miserable Men News, with your anchorman, the Reverend Bob Levy.
Good evening. French police search Shyt General. The chief executive of France's second largest bank insisted in an interview published Saturday that its options after discovering a trader has cost its billions in massive fraud scandals did not fuel turmoil on world's markets. Shyt General was target of police search as investigators moved swiftly to sort out what happened. The bank unsettled the already shaky banking sector when it said the 31-year-old Jerome Kervrel had tens of billions of dollars at risk in one of the biggest frauds. The trader also cost the bank more than $7 billion by making bad stock market bets, Shyt General said. The bank said it discovered the fraud last weekend when unwombed the traders losing bets Saturday, starting Monday. When world's markets tumble, some analysts have questions whether Shyt General exacerbated the fall of indirectly led to U.S. Federal Reserve subsequent decisions to cut rates. Kervrel has been investigating the bank's money by hedging European equity market indices. That means he's made bets on how the markets would perform at future dates. The bank system discovered an anomaly On January 18th, he said at the midday that day, a Friday, the trader position was neutral, but the end of the trading that day, positions were losing 2.6 billion. When Asian and European markets collapsed, they had catastrophic effects. The losses of Associate General became even more enormous. Authorities. Thank you.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Not one sentence. Not one sentence. That doesn't have a mistake.
And there you have it. That was our miserable news history. Oh, going into some other stuff. We tag on at the end of the BF Live other news or the BF Live not so serious news. So I trust and hope that you all enjoyed that. We got enormous, a European. We got equally. Let's see. Sounds good, Wendy. All right, Bobby Nick. So here's what we're gonna do, buddy. I'm way past due for the piss break. So what do you say if we take the BF Live piss break right now, buddy? I'll jump back in my other studio and we'll get to some other fun stuff, like a exclusive Cyke Labs content segment, a dedicated segment of all Cyke Labs content. I'm gonna take you back and I'm gonna show you some old PSAs, Bobby Nick. The old rock artists when they used to do the PSAs about don't doing drugs. We'll watch some of those and see how many of them were actual, if they took their own advice, if you will. So we'll get into some of that. Maybe I'll play you some bad karaoke with Carrie No Key. We'll get an internet Shyt, social media recipes, all kind of other fun stuff on the other side of the BF Live piss break. So this is what we're going to do, folks. The piss break lasts 2.5 minutes, but don't go nowhere because we're going to go into the ish today. We like to stay till around 3-ish in the afternoon right here on the East Coast time. So it's 1:48 right now. So we got plenty of time to have fun. But we're going to take a 2.5 minute piss break because I need one really good. And then after that, more fun on BF Live Stream Show 169. But right now, folks, I need a piss break. See you in 2.5 minutes on the other side for more fun on BF Live.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
I'm back, folks. We're back from pee-pee touching and ready to have more fun right here on BF Live Stream Show 169. Thanks for everybody for being here today. I hope you like, share, and subscribe BF Live on your way in, on your way out. It would certainly be appreciated. Very much so. Take some of these take this banner down. Get back into what I'm doing here, Bobby Nick. We're getting ready to do some have some other fun, buddy. Doing all right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I find out why I buried. I can't find this tab. Oh, here it is. Boom. There you go. I can take that down. Oh, and we can get on some other fun right here on BF Live. All right, buddy. Well, we got great talented people in our chat family like Terry Nee and Cyke Labs and Stacy Allen and a lot of other people. But we like to feature Cyke Labs content here because he is like the prolific face swap guy. So I think it's time we should do it, buddy. It's time for Cyke Labs.
Psych.
That's right, from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs. I'm proud to present to you, I'm proud he's a partner of BF Live, part of the BF Live family, and I present to you a Cyke Labs dedicated content segment right here on BF Live every day, displaying the talents of the twisted mind of Cyke Labs. So he kicks me so much stuff, I really couldn't keep up with it yesterday. I caught this at the last minute only because he reminded me of it. So let's get ready for the holiday season. And let's see what Chichu Levy Santa looks like. Chichu Levy Santa from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs right here on BF Live.
Balls up. Lleva Papá Noel.
It says Chucky on it, Bob.
Lo tiene plata Papá Noel. Daripio.
It's Chichu Levy Claus. Once again, from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs, starting off here on BF Live. Put my glasses on and see what everybody's saying. Let's see. We have BF, want your play tonight? Want my play tonight? We'll see. Let's see. Just a guess says he's having fun with the emojis with the Red Rocket countdown, Red Rocket liftoff. Says Space Nerd. Everybody says, damn, Bobby, you look really sexier today. I'm talking to you, buddy.
Thank you.
Talking to all you. That's all you. All right, as we continue with our Cyke Labs content segment. But this seems to be a favorite of Cyke and some people. I don't know why, but we'll take this commercial message and then I'll show you more Cyke Labs content right after these words. Hey, twin. Hey, twin.
Pride for me is not being ashamed of being gay anymore. Delta supports everyone of every group, whether you're gay, whether you're straight.
I started in the women's uniform. I didn't feel like it was me. Once I made the switch to the men's uniform, I can't even describe how I feel and how it helps me feel confident in who I am. Every day when a male flight attendant meets me and I'm wearing my vest and my tie, I always say, hey twin, like that.
Hey, I'm a little upset because you look better than I do in the male uniform.
Get out of here.
There you go. Another piece of art from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs as we go to the chat. That says, Testicle Tiger says, Chichu Levy, Shawnee's new girlfriend. Maybe so. Cyke Clyde, what about Bob as Bad Santa for the holidays? Our friend Space Nerd is putting in a request, Cyke Clyde. They want to see a scene from the Bad Santa movie made with Bob doing that. That might not be a bad idea. This is my favorite Cyke drop. Hey, twin. Hey, Testicle Tiger. You don't need the Cyke drop. You got the real thing right here. Hey, twin. I don't know why people seem to like that one. But we'll continue here from the twisted mind from Cyke Labs. And Bob, you were not here for this yesterday, buddy. So I don't know if you caught wind of this before, after the fact, or this might be your first time. I don't know. Hey, twin. I might be able to blow you away with this one. What do you get when you mix? Well, what do you get when Cyke Labs gets a hold of Ray DeVito and Bob Levy? You get Ray DeVito out of the coffin, Bobby Nick. Here we go, buddy. And you're gonna love the topic that it's about. He picked a awesome topic for a first face swap. This was one of my dreams. I said, hey, Cyke, we need to have Rock Bottom with Bob Levy or Out of the Coffin with Ray DeVito. And of course, Cyke Labs provides. Here it is, Bob. Check it out. And you'll remember the topic as soon as he starts talking about it. From the twisted mind of Cyke Labs, here is Out of the Coffin with Ray DeVito.
Let's get into it. Okay. I was there when Teamster Tim, as we all know, this is Pottstown. This is in Pottstown. This is at the hotel. This is Hotel the next morning, when I did not know Cardiff was staying at the hotel again, that was like when I thought I had a room in Pottstown, and then I didn't have a room. So I was there.
Yeah, Bob. So we kind of recalled this the other day when I first played this, because this is, of course, it's all about the whole Pottstown thing about he invited himself and then he got upset because he wasn't given proper accommodation. And then people like, I believe, Deadfool and Teamster Tim and others stepped up and were offering actual money. And then he kept acting like he had a room or he didn't. And then what did he ultimately do? He ended up shacking up with Teamster Tim, right?
Yeah.
There doing the continental breakfast. And I'm not going to lie, I like continental breakfast. They're good, man. They're good. You got some orange juice. You got some scrambled eggs. You got some waffles. It's free. Well, not free, but I mean, I'll be honest. I obviously didn't pay. Cardiff, being the one that's saying no pictures, took a picture of my pink blanket in the laundry basket. That's what started the whole pink blanket gate, which was a thing in the Dabbleverse for like 5 months. Thank you for the super set. You're a good man. You're a good man. You're a very handsome guy. I see the little Hawaii 5-0, the hang loose. We're still doing it. That'd be great if that was actually you, Nick, in Fort Wayne. If that was you in your picture, doing the whole call me. I'm Nick in Fort Wayne. I'm out here. I'm making moves, man. I'm out here making moves. Dude. We'll see you in with Snickers. So we'll see you, Nick. We'll talk on the phone. Like, what's up, man? What's up? What's going on? Is this Nick in Fort Wayne? What's up?
What's up, Nick?
This is Ray in the basement. What's going on?
Ray is
I'm
so
just chilling
white.
out, man. I got some baseball cards. I got a laundry basket. You know how it is out here. I got a Washington Senators hat. You know what's up, man? Just out here doing my thing. Just out
Hearing
here
Bob's
doing my
voice when him
thing.
talk with Ray's.
Got some baseball cards right here.
Yeah.
You know what's up, man?
Sup,
You think
man?
this is a game out here? It's not a game.
This is hard.
This is Fort Wayne, motherfuckers. You know how we do it.
This
Just
is
out here
Ray's
on
from
the
the
streets
streets,
of Fort
fool.
Wayne, man. Just out here trying to tell some jokes. But thank you, Nick. You're a good man. And that's a very huggable. Looks like a very huggable guy, ladies.
Oh my God.
Looks like a very huggable guy, ladies, is Ray's recommendation for that. There you go. That was Ray DeVito doing Rock Bottom. Bob with
Ray's
a butt
so
chin,
gay.
says Stacey Allen. Justa has a request. Justa wants Bob to show off the cards. That would be funny. Rock Bottom with Bob Levy, and Bob's going through the cards like he gives a fuck. Peter Sky Parker's laughing. He likes it. Bob talked too much, says Care Bear Wendy. Peter Scott Parker says Bob's face and voice makes it seem more normal. You should see the original. Exactly. I'm always fascinated, Peter Scott Parker, about the qualities that come through. Like, because you could hear Bob's voice, but you hear that Ray cadence and the qualities of it. So that's so funny, man. Sometimes when you hit on those kind of funny mixes from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs. Testicle Tiger says every picture I saw of Ray in Pottstown, he was just sitting off to the side being weird. That's pretty much any suggestion or anything to do with Ray. He's kind of always sitting off the side being weird, even if he's not sitting off to the side. Let's see. It's not always true, Testicle Tiger, because I have some evidence of Ray moving at a social event, Testicle Tiger. You ready for this? Ain't nobody ready for this, so I'm just gonna play it anyway. Ray does move. Here you go. Ray so white. That's hashtag Ray so white. Too realistic. Looking for a man that's optimistic. I don't even know who the woman is he's dancing with. Get it, Ray. Too realistic. Looking for a man that's optimistic. Oh, yeah, definitely busted. He not only busted a move, he broke the shit out of that move. He got moved like Stagger. He don't have moves like Jagger. He likes older ladies. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Victims, ladies. Whatever. Rob's aunt says Space Nerd. I don't know. What do you think, Rob? What do you think?
I know I have a lot of gay tendencies, but
Oh, no. He dances worse than Perry, if that's possible. What do you think?
Shut the fuck up.
I didn't say it. Testicle Tiger said it. LOL says Cyke Clyde. Ruined a perfectly good song, LOL. Says Testicle Tiger. PSP says, I heard that this performance is what got Ray kicked from the Pottstown gig. You mean the one he invited himself to? And then he come out, he literally did like, what was it, Terry? And he was like 4 minutes, 6 minutes. He like barely did a set. And then they had to go get Shuli because he was outside smoking, thinking that he had a lot more time. So there you go. Since we kind of just strayed down a little Ray Road right here on BF Live. Let's see what we're supposed to be doing, the Cyke Labs content segment, which is what we're in the middle of. But we got Ray Roaded. Got fucking Ray Roaded, Bobby Nick. Son of a bitch. All right. Well, that's what happens when you mix Bob. It's called Bob DeVito on here. All right. But I know we have, what do we have? We have Space Nerd. We have MSIP. And there might be one other Mike Morse fan out there. I think they're all in my chat today. So for all of those fans that are in my chat today, I will share this with you. Let's do a little set of Mike Morse parody songs, courtesy of Cyke Labs right here. We'll take you back to the song stylings of Mike Morse. Once again, it's January 27th in the year 2008. And you've got, some of you probably heard this song before. This is called What Words Can't Levy Say, Man. What Words Can't Levy Say, Man. On BF Live, Cyke Labs content.
What words can't Levy say, man? What words can't Levy say? The list grows every day, man. His tongue is made of clay. It's like he's in first grade, man. What words can't Levy say? This is a skill in the writing. Listen here. North Korea, diarrhea, panacea, hedonism, galleria, pizzeria, Tanzania, plagiarism, Minnesota, ape, pagoda, diet soda, vermicelli, enchilada, French Guiana, mochiata, lampanelli, Dubai, river quiet, cheesy fly, rotisserie, fried shrimp, raw shrimp, penny shrimp, parsippany. What words can't Levy say, man? What words can't Levy say?
And that's accurate.
Every day, man, his brain's in disarray. It made his hair turn gray, man. What words can't Levy say?
Now I'll tell you,
No more fucking drinking. Can't do two shows anymore.
Who was that?
That's you. That's you vomiting.
What words can't Levy say? From the song stylings of the parody master Mike Morse right here on BF Live, Cyke Labs content segment that we do here. All right, but I got a little mini concert for you because Mike, I will say he is the most prolific song guy. I really enjoy waiting to hear what song Mike made next and him competing with Little Mikey and stuff and getting his songs on the air. Mike was always prolific, getting the great songs out there. This one's called Mike Morse, That Boy Needs to Detox from the Miserable Men Show. Let's see how this one goes right here on BF Live. Oh, to Superstition.
Oh, we're not seeing it. It's not on screen, BF. I ain't hearing shit. I ain't seeing shit.
There you go. That Boy Needs to Detox. Right here on BF Live from the song stylings of Mike Morse back in the yes.
We didn't hear it. We didn't hear it.
You didn't hear that one?
No.
Nothing. Thank you. I could hear it. Wasn't it? Let me try it again. You couldn't hear this one? Let's go.
Intervention. This is what we're doing.
Get it?
We can hear it. Yeah.
Right now, Bosco. Listen to this.
All right.
That boy needs to detox. He's shaking and he's sweating, yeah, like he's Michael J. Fox. He takes so many pills that he can't even stand because of Xanax. An intervention's on the way.
There you go. Thank you, Bobby Nick. One of the many reasons I'm glad you're here, because you let me know when I'm doing a show that doesn't have sound going out of it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I have one more Mike Morse song, and then we're going to have a couple pieces left of Cyke Labs content, and then we're going to do some other fun stuff here on BF Live. Peter Scott Parker's giving the Soul Brother approval. Here's Mike Morse again, taking you back from the same days. A cinnamon from Miserable Men. Let's hear what this sounds like.
We don't exploit all your faults. We leave some. We leave some for private.
Good, like a synonym. A synonym. a synonym. A what?
And sometimes they write themselves. We don't. Mike doesn't even have to hide in the closet.
That's right. All words have a synonym, a cinnamon in them. I don't know. Sometimes I think this bit makes me dumber. Ooh, ouch! Ha ha. Something for the ladies. That'll be coming up. I think Stacy got some stuff in here that I will show you guys for that segment. But I'm not done with Cyke Labs yet here, Brian. A little anxious there for that bit, aren't you? I got to take a commercial break to pay my sponsors here on BF Live, and I'll be back with more Cyke Labs right after this commercial message.
We've seen a series of one-car accidents recently involving rollovers and serious injuries to passengers. I don't know if it's video games or what, but it's so unfair to, after something like this, to blame people in the backseat or say they deserved it.
That's right.
I don't like consoling these parents about what's happened, but I'll do it until it stops.
Levy Grande.
Will you please stop? I'm Scott Hoy.
Hoya. It's Scott Hoya, and now back to more Cyke Labs content here. Scott Hoya, but I think we should change it to Hoya, Bobby Nick.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, we've had Levy as Santa, Chichu Santa. But now how about here's something a little different from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs. How about Levy as the devil, the little devil right here.
Say.
La bata, hey, la bata, yo soy el toro, dice la mamá, ella teme un pedacito, dice la mamá, yo soy el toro, yo soy la bata, yo soy el toro, viene un termero, dice la mamá, y ella,
Diablito.
viene un telerito, dice la mamá, viene la bata, viene el toro, ella tiene un tenerito, ella se la veo ahí.
There was the devil right there. Diablito. I believe my Spanish-speaking friend told me is little devil. Diablito. Let's see. All right, and let's see. Okay, so we were talking about Leonard. According to our friend Cyke in the chat, he heard on the show last night on Andy's birthday show. Shout out. I said happy birthday to Andy yesterday on my show. I didn't see his birthday show, but Cyke Clyde lets us know that they talked about Leonard from Long Island coming back on. But why wait for Leonard? Oh, wait a minute. We got some comments. MSIP said, that's fucking hilarious. All right. He likes to Cyke Labs content. Well, if you like that, hang on for this one. So Leonard is supposed to be coming back to Miserable Men, but we don't have to wait for him to come back there. We have the twisted mind of Cyke Labs to bring Leonard back to life. We haven't been waiting for Leonard to come back. Cyke Labs already brought him back, and here he is, right here from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs. This is stuttering Leonard from Long Island in his car again. And how appropriate is this, Bobby Nick? Because many times when we would see Leonard, he would be in his car, buddy.
100%. Yeah.
A couple times he would sing because he famously couldn't sing in his house because it was too loud. So he would go in his car and sing, looking like a creep sitting in his car. So here you go. This is the best. When you mix both things together, Leonard from Long Island and Stuttering John, you get Stuttering Leonard from Long Island.
Report, Stuttering John, for jacking off McDonald's parking lot. Not jacking off. But I'm a genius to know that McDonald's and Starbucks would have internet. See, this is what the Duke does that you guys don't understand. The Duke is always thinking. Lou Gossip, Jr. I see what you did there. I'm deeply sad and you made it. I don't think you are, though. You know, like you guys like to say that, but I don't think you really think that. I really think you're glad I'm alive.
Yeah, sitting in a car.
Else, all your fun, this whole WWE known as the Dabbleverse would be done.
Yeah, Leonard, for those, Cyke has given some context clues for those who don't know the whole history of Leonard, the actual guy that's face is being put on here, Lenny from Long Island. He was pulled over. He was sitting on the side of the road packing his cigarettes allegedly and got approached by the police. Didn't they arrest him and process him for that? I think they did, for packing his cigs, because somebody reported him saying they saw this motion or whatever. I was packing my cigarettes. That's not what it looks like.
He became a registered sex offender, did he not?
Well, I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember all that detail. Maybe Cyke Clyde remembers if he actually had to register. But I do remember him getting questioned by the police about why he was sitting there, and people said that he might have been doing something. He's no, officer, I was packing my cigs. I wasn't playing with my dick. That's not the reason the car's jumping up and down. Whoa, looked exactly like Lenny, says MSIP. I live 5 minutes from Lenny's Top Golf, and I'm afraid to go, says Stacy Allen. Hey, Stacy, how you doing there? Hey. 4. There you go. All right, let's play more of this.
It'd be all over. So I don't think you mean that. I am the Doubtleverse. I'm the creator. I'm the engineer. Stuttering John is an engineer. John, why do you never rest your forehead or eyebrows? I don't know. How the fuck do I know? Connie. Sam Puckett. You might as well fuck it. When your name's Sam Puckett, you're out of luck it.
Wow.
So if you gotta go pee, you might as well tuck it.
Wow.
When you're done after shaking it and baking it. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yep, just chilling out here, hanging out at the McDonald's.
He went riding around for fast food, got some Michelob Ultra. I think he was doxing or outside of Carl's place in Cape Coral, acting like he was checking on it.
Right.
Waiting for... Well, oldies losers can't do shit.
Yeah, he probably knows iCarly references there, Widow Killer. What's up, buddy?
They're lucky that I'm still alive. Let me see if that helps.
Wendy says he can't sing.
If that helps. It's still got that glare.
I'll show you some people that can't sing.
I just gotta deal with the glare. Hey, look, man. At least I'm broadcasting. I was smart enough, not like that fucking Chadley loser who doesn't realize he could pull into a Starbucks or McDonald's and use their internet.
Wow. So, yeah, he's not as much of a mooch as I am. What does he know about being a mooch? There you go. So that was from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs, Stuttering Leonard from Long Island. Okay, folks, so we're about to wrap up this Cyke Labs segment here on BF Live today, but I thought I'd take you back because Cyke has been hitting us hard with so much great, awesome content. Please click on his link right here. It's running right in the chat right now. It's not too far away. YouTube right there, / @Cyke Labs. Go give him a subscribe and watch this at your leisure. Oh, and Bobby Nick dipped out. Whoa. His whole signal just went. He's like from backstage and everything. He's like, I ain't sitting through this shit no more, BF. All right, well, let's go. It's time for Cyke Labs. Let me play. I'm taking you back for a classic song right now. Let's have a little fun right here on BF Live in the afternoon, as I trust and hope you are. But we're going to leave you with Bob Levy doing some rap. Let's go with ODB Bob Levy. Bob ODB, shimmy, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yay. Let's have some fun right here in the afternoon on BF Live, Cyke Labs content segment. Let's go, WBFL. Rest in peace, ODB. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing. Baby, come on. Baby, come on.
I heard that. I'm the God who's the head of the Lord. The rebound tip of the Wu-Tang squad. Shit, I get raw. Just like it dirty to the floor. It will the man. You get the vet door. The me as like the Western. My best to keep for video with them. Say what you're going to say, baby. Say, I'm the phone. And you say, oh, that's because of that. That because it's bad that after I had this that I got was up. But everything they got paid a lot. You ever notice a black man jam most slam? When it comes to the money, that one ain't but ass. This what you gotta do, what you got to do. Come on, and I get the Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang, 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 Wu-Tang. It's on the brain. I didn't bring it diggy roll when it's time to jet. On the dance floor, shotgun, till a shake. Loud, then you won't step to me. Thinking it's evenly raw, as it steadily burst. If I wasn't really raw, then they hit on the floor, you be like, oh.
And there you have it, folks. ODB Levy right here on BF Live. And that was Cyke Labs for today.
Cyke.
All right, folks, we're here. We're having it. We're doing it. I don't know if Bobby just did a quick dip out or whatever, but he's not even backstage or anything, so he didn't go off camera. That usually means his signal dropped out, or he said, fuck it, I'm out of here, BF. So I know he knows where we are if he wants to come back. Okay, folks, so it is 19 minutes after the hour of 2 o'clock, where I'm at right here on the East Coast of the United States. I hope you're enjoying BF Live Stream Show 169. We're doing the best we can to hold you down in the middle of the midday right here on BF Live. 3 hours of live original content every day. We're going to even make some up on the fly because my ladies didn't submit this to me in a timely manner. But I can just now. Let's see. All right. Okay. I'm watching some stuff on Discord. Yes, but I can kind of scramble, and I'll put this segment together for my ladies because I love my ladies, and that's why I created a segment called, if I find the picture for it, if I find the element for it, it is, in fact, called For the Ladies. So as to, these shows aren't so much of a sausage fest. I like to present some content for the ladies right here on BF Live. So let's take care of that right now. Let's see some of the comments. Oh, yeah, she's ready to go. I noticed you didn't hit the notification bell. Come on, you people. I didn't. It's something I was watching. That's because Cyke Labs is always up in my box all the time. But you're probably not wrong about that PSP. I probably don't do a good job of hitting the likes and the notifications as I should. Says our friend Cyke Labs. All right. There's Clyde laughing at that. All right. Let's do For the Ladies segment right here. All right. Better or worse. Here we go. They put it in my box, so I'll play it so it doesn't show up on my algorithm. So, oh, wait a minute. Here we go. This is for Stacy Allen, Space Nerd, and all of our gay friends too. Like our friend Deadpool said yesterday. Here we go. This is the For the Ladies segment. Here's some meat for you. There we go. Oh, let me get the wrong one. Make sure I share the right thing. I gotta do a video file share. Video or no. Hang on. Make sure I get the share right. This is what happens when you produce on the fly. Here we go. I got it. I don't know if you're getting the sound. You might not need the sound of it. It might be the music, but here you go. Hey, twin. Wait a minute, one more time. So what are we looking at? What are we looking at? It's a big deal. He's got a flashlight in his pocket. Big deal. What's that? He is making BF, making me laugh or whatever hard. We're looking at his Herg print in the jeans, BF. I know. I'm being facetious on purpose about this stuff rather than just calling him gay. I'm like, I can see he's hiding a flashlight in his pocket. I see what you ladies are getting out of this, but I'm gonna act like the confused guy that don't know any better. All right, well, let me see. I got another one for you. These aren't very long. That's what she said. There is no sound. Yeah, Care Bear. I'm sorry. Depending on the way I share, sometimes the sound doesn't come out. That's probably good anyway because it's just copyright songs. Look, Stacy's like, we don't need it anyway. I got sound for you right here, Wendy. You want to hear the sound that's going on? I'll find it for you real quick. Listen real good, Wendy. You hear it. It sounds like. There you go. I hear the sound. Okay, I'm going to show you another one with no sound. But like Stacy says, we don't need no stinking sound around here. All we need is guys with flashlights in their pockets. So let's look at the next guy with a flashlight in his pocket right here on BF Live. For the ladies, as I like to do. I like to look out for all of my ladies. Happy to have a strong female demographic here on BF Live. So let me do it. Let's play this one. Here you go. Wait a minute. Come on now. You got a flashlight too. Thank you. All right, Stacy, I will. Hang on. Oh, let me take that down too. All right, enough of that. Jesus Christ. We get it. We know what you're looking at, ladies. We know. You knew. Stacey Allen's comment, truly cock blocking. When she said take down the chat, I was truly cock blocking. She's right. Hello there, says Testicle Tiger. Got a flashlight in your pocket? You just happy to see me. Great submission, Stacy. Space Nerd had hers the other day. Thanks, Space Nerd. Space Nerd says, Stacy, you missed them cleaning and washing cars yesterday. What is that buzzing noise? That's a... You know what that is. You know that buzzing, and then this happens. There you go. Let's see. There's a buzzing noise going on there, isn't it? A little bit of a buzzing noise in the background. Let me see. I can hear it. I hear what's going on here. All right. Sorry, Brian. Stacy says, oh my, Brian Kowalczyk. Oh my. Oh, here's the third one now. And for whatever reason, Stacy, I have to download these to my computer to play them. So that's part of the reason they're not playing with any sound on them. Let me see. Is this the last one? No, that's the one I saw already. Let's see. Trying to download them and play them live. I'll write it. Oh, here we go. I'll write it and we'll do it live. We're doing it live right here. We're doing our special segment because I'm so happy to have a lady demographic on BF Live. This is for the ladies. The ladies first. The ladies first. For the ladies, right? Look at that. That's not no Photoshop or anything on that. That's a legit picture of me and Chris right there for the ladies right here. All right, I got one more for you for the ladies, and then we'll get into some other fun stuff here up to the 3 o'clock hour right here on BF Live Stream Show 169. But here you go. I take care of my ladies for the ladies right here on BF Live. Here we go. I mean, just working out. All right, took care of you. All right, that's quite enough of that. I like you ladies, but there's limits to stuff we can do here on BF Live. No, there you go. But there you go. Once again, I'm very happy to have the lovely Stacey Allen and Wendy and Space Nerd and Tiffany Washington and all the other great ladies be part of my chat family on BF Live. So I like to do stuff for the ladies right there. So for better or worse, that was for you guys. I think Wendy was saying something earlier about somebody can't sing or couldn't hold a note. How about if I really show you some people that really can sing or hold a note when we do this little segment right here called Carry No Key? We're going to do some Carry No Key right here on BF Live because these people couldn't carry a key if their life depended on it or if that note had a handle on it. So let's listen to a couple of these selections and Carry No Key right here on BF Live. And lest anyone think that these things are a put on, these are like people that like are on Instagram and they like to go out and sing all the time at these karaoke places. So this is not a put on or anything. These are people that legit love karaoke. So let's do this. Carry No Key. Let's see what kind of key this person can't carry for our first selection in Carry No Key right here on BF Live. Take it away, John.
First time! Yeah! Dixie, oh my God! You blew it! Out of sight! Shut your mouth! I just can't take it! Again! And again!
That's a bunch of drunk people singing Since You've Been Gone. Our first selection in karaoke right here. I forgot that was a group thing, but this guy John is kind of prolific on his own. He's not really like a chorus kind of guy. He kind of carries the show on his own. On this next one, I'm going to show you on Carry No Key. Let's see. We have, first of all, let's check in with some of the ladies said because we have, I go to Tom Gully, cheers. They can be up with, jumped on me. Let's see. Oh, Space Nerd says, this is fun. LOL BF. That's what I'm trying to get out of it. We have to see that in the dark BF. Whoa. And to that I say, if the volume was up, I would say, yeah. This is my favorite. Going back to some of the videos we were watching. Take the chat down. I took care of that. Well, hello there, says Testicle Tiger. Stacey Allen's comment was truly clockblocking. Great submission, Stacey. Yeah, let's get a little ahead of that. What's that buzzing noise? We did all of those already. We took the chat down. We got some laughs from Nerd. Mandy Diff was giving out the love to Wendy. We got Toonami again. It's a pants Toonami. Take the chat down. It's impeding our vision. I took care of that a while ago. Now they're on my computer memory forever. Docs, I'm taking these suckers off, goddammit. Mandy is getting the love from Care Bear. I like this one on a loop. The gray sweatpants at the end. Space Nerd says she would go to the gym with that guy. Honestly, the top is my favorite for this one. Stacey Allen is getting the love from Space Nerd. Damn, his cock was moving, says Wendy. Yeah, why do you think they submitted it? Appreciate the equality, BF. We got your Testicle Tiger. Stacey Allen says, thank you, Space Nerd. Hopefully I made up for being absent yesterday. Cyke Clyde says, I can't believe this is on your show now. JFC, just kidding. Space Nerd said, yes, you did. I will continue to send him delightful visions. Cyke Clyde is getting a laugh from the nerd. Stacy says, Cyke Clyde, where is Ding Dong? She would love this. Probably not allowing her to watch right now. Deadfool texts in and says, God, I hope you ladies enjoyed that, because that was rough. Says our friend Deadfool. You're not wrong, Deadfool, but I'll take one for the team. She's actually working while I'm doing paperwork, LOL, says Cyke Clyde, and he's enjoying the view. Tom Gully says, this isn't a put-on. Now, Eminence Front, it's a put. That is a put-on, right? Eminence Front's a put-on. This is not a put-on. That's right. Deadfool from Stacey Allen. Those were from my personal collection. Screamo Karaoke, we're getting into it now with MSIP. Brian Kowalczyk says, I worked up a girl. Wait a minute. A worked up girl is a worked up girl. Is a worked up girl. Have at it. What the fuck, says Care Bear Wendy about the first singing. Deadfool, I literally put my phone down. LOL, says Cyke Clyde. Bubba from Cyke Clyde. Space Nerd says, we have stripper karaoke here in Portland. I guess a stripper is on stage when you are singing. You won't notice if the singer is off key. That's one way of making you sound better. Tom Gully says, Space Nerd. Some friends of mine run karaoke XXX in Las Vegas. It's a bunch of porn stars that run a karaoke show. Book a flight to Vegas, BF, on my to-do list. Space Nerd says, Tom Gully show, that sounds like fun. Granny says, RIP, your algorithm is wieners for days now. I know, Granny. They're going to think that I have the algorithm of a gay man, a middle-aged gay man. Let's see. Dream Man says, fuck, man. I don't get any sleep. Good morning, gang. Dream Man. Dream Man, you seem like us in the chat family, whether we're doing shows or we're in the chats. And I see you in all the chats, brother. So I know exactly what you're talking about, Dream Man. Good morning, and we're back at podcasting and having fun. Granny's getting the last from Cyke Clyde. Space Nerd says, Granny, luckily we send BF stuff so he won't have a bunch of dicks in his feed. Yeah, don't be feeding me dicks. I don't want to be fed dicks. Hoya Dream Man from Space Nerd. DM666 from Cyke Clyde. Paperwork, says Space Nerd. Cyke Clyde says, Ding gets to see that every day anyways. Excuse me while I whip this out. Dream Man says, Space Nerd and 666 and Hoya. Mandy Diff is having love for Granny, shouting out the puffs and all. And Cyke Clyde is getting the love from Space Nerd as we continue with more Carry No Key, which is what we're really doing right here on BF Live. Hang on, I got this. We got more of these people that can carry no key. Bad karaoke right here on BF Live. Let's listen to this one. Well, let's play it and then listen to it. Sexual healing. Oh, drop them panties, ladies. That black woman looking at him like, what are you doing destroying this song? No more of that. Mike's Shitty Internet Provider says almost looks like JBX. Let's see. Can people be seriously this bad? Yes. I have like video after video demonstrating that people are in fact this bad. Space Nerd says, I'll brag. I won a karaoke contest. 1 of 6. Yay me. Awesome, Space Nerd. MSIP getting the laugh from Space Nerd. Mandy Diff is just shouting out loud and don't know what the hell this is as we continue with more bad karaoke in a segment I'm called Karaoke right here. Hey, I featured this little one last time. Let's see if she's still rocking. This is Little Mo on BF Live's Karaoke. Let's see what Little Mo's singing. There you go. Someone asked in the chat, I think it was Space Nerd, like, where is this place? It's called Cooper's Townhouse. It's in Liverpool, the friendliest pub in Liverpool and the world. That's where there's people who are singing terrible karaoke right there on BF Live's Karaoke segment, which we're doing right here. Stacy liked the song. I don't think so much the singing. Tom Gully says Perry has a sister. And to that, Perry said,
shut the fuck up.
I don't know. Tom Gully said it. BF Live, do you know the name of that place? There you go. I took care of it right there. It's called Cooper's. Let's see. Sean Riggle checks in. Her interpretive air guitar was interesting. I don't know if she's ever seen anyone play the guitar before, but that's not how you do it, says our friend Sean Riggle, who checked in during that. Perry talk yesterday was hilarious all over again, says our friend Space Nerd. Rocking those sandals, I noticed that too. Yeah, she put those Crocs people to shame. She had some big sandal game. What's up, you boners? Sean Riggle's checking in again. Is that lady Di's friend Mary Mann, as Dr. Bob called her? I'm not sure there, Widow Killer. The Space Nerd says, field trip. Sean Riggle says, Space Nerd says, Sean Riggle, we did see some partials earlier. How Corey Feldman does his karaoke. Well, here you go. Well, I got some more for you right here on BF Live. Let's do like another one, at least one more here. Let's see if you want a doozy. What's this one? Let's do this one. You guys will know this one. This is our boy John again. He's going to take you back and sing you a Madonna hit right here. And I think this is a good one to end up on right here. He's going to take us to the borderline, folks, right here on WBFL BF Live Karaoke segment. Horrible karaoke. Oh, let me unpause it. Unmute it.
Something in the way you love me won't let me be.
What the fuck? Sounds like he's taking a shit.
I don't want to be your prisoner, so baby, won't you set me free? Stop playing with my heart. Finish what you start. When you make my love come down. If you want me, let me know. Baby, let it show. Honey, don't you fool around.
Stacy recognizes. She knows a hit when she hears it.
Just try to understand. I'm giving all I can. 'Cause you got the best of me.
Everybody now, hit the chorus. Borderline. Feels like I'm going to lose the moon.
You just keep
over the borderline. Oh my.
Borderline.
Stuttering John.
Feels like I'm gonna lose my mind. You just keep on pushing my love over the borderline.
Your mind is already lost. Whoa, that was horrible. So horrible, in fact, that it was deemed karaoke, good enough to cover right here on my karaoke segment right here on BF Live. Holy moly, folks. Yeah. Maybe some of you see that when you go out to the bars and all. I don't know. I mean, I would like to think I could sing a little better than that. But man, sing songs in your range, or sing songs that you can, if you can't keep up with the words on the screen, whatever, but it makes for good fodder and good fun here on BF Live. I feel like he is doing this on purpose. Little space nerd, he goes by, and I'm John Hannon, I think he knows. John Hannon, Hannon. So I challenge you, go out on Instagram where I find these and watch. He's got tons of them. And let me know if you think it's a goof, because I think this dude thinks he thinks he's that guy, which a lot of people that go to these things do. They have delusions of grandeur, and that's what karaoke is made for. All right, folks, well, it's 20 minutes to the top of the hour, 3 o'clock right here on the East Coast of the United States where I'm at. What do you say we get into another segment I have? I was noticing, remember back in the day where all the rock stars used to do like the PSAs for the anti-drugs and all that stuff? Well, it occurred to me when I was watching these, I'm like, how many of these guys have either like went back on drugs, were still doing drugs at the time? They're kind of hypocritical. They're kind of funny to look back on. So why don't we look back on some funky old, let me see, where did I got an element for this or a thing? Let's look back on, where did I put that? Holy moly. I got too many things in here. We're going to look back on some old PSAs right here on BF Live. I thought I had a little banner I could throw up to announce it or whatever. PSA, saying what, blah, 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 blah. All right, well, let's look at a couple of these PSAs from back in the day. Oh, I'm slipping on my production. I don't have a element. Okay, let's look at some of these, though. I got the actual pieces. So yeah, let's look at some of these rock PSAs from back in the day. Bad rock PSAs. So, maybe some of you guys go back to the Motley Crue days like I do, the heavy metal days, and like our friend Terry Nee does. But back in the day, Vince Neil ended up like being in a car, and he was like drunk or under the influence of something, and his best friend died at his hand. He was in the passenger seat. So a lot of these guys were taken as part of their public service or something. They would do like these PSAs or whatever, you know, rock the vote or rock for against drugs and all that stuff. Let me take that element down. Let me take that banner down, number one, because we're done with karaoke right here. All right, and let's do this. Let's look at some funky old rock PSAs from back in the day. Let me know if you think they're kind of corny or hypocritical or what. Right here on BF. Let's check some of these out. Take it away, Vince. Let us know what you say about rock and roll.
You know, I've been playing rock and roll for a lot of years.
Right.
I've done it all. Now I do it without drugs.
What?
Hey, don't get me wrong, I still party with the best of them, but now I do it clean. You know, I'm on top of everything I do.
It's rad. It's rock. Rock against drunk drivers, if you remember these PSAs from back in the day. Rock against drunk drivers, or AKA, as Brian Kowalczyk says, quitters. That's what they're known as. He killed Razzles from Hanoi Rocks. Stacy knows the exact names. I could not remember or place those. Yes, he killed Razzles from Hanoi Rocks. But yet he's doing these commercials, Stacy. And so you remember, like, these are back in the days. Does anyone really think that Vince Neil was not doing drugs or alcohol or anything as he's saying or selling himself in that ad? Just so funny. Let's see. Before he bloated, yes. Now he looks more like Vince Neil than he does Vince Neil. Mike Shitty Internet Provider says he looked like short-haired John Daly. That could be one to go to. Let's see. We got Curious. There you go. We got I Will. We were talking about some stuff from earlier. Oh, yeah, go out and check his stuff. Yeah, go check it out and let me know what you think, if you think that guy's fooling. Oh, yeah, the singer looked like a short-haired John Daly. That's a good one. We're catching up to the chat. Tom Gully says, we knew them as the artists who are no longer popular and need attention. Well, and the ironic thing, Tom Gully, is that you can tell that these are like era. They're from the era. It's not like he was looking back and saying, "Boy, I was really a fuck up then." He was probably like not too long out of jail, on tour and doing stuff, drinking and drugging and doing everything. And they got these guys like half in the bag doing rock PSAs against drunk driving and not doing drugs. So the irony just smacks of irony to me right here. Let me show you a couple more of these, because it wasn't just rock people. A lot of people, with Nancy Reagan started this whole just say no movement back in the 80s, and just say no unless they're free or whatever, some people would say, but just say no to drugs and all that stuff. So a lot of society was getting caught up into this just say no to drugs movement. Even our next entrant right here, and bad PSAs from back in the day, right here on BF Live. Check out this one. Oh, shit's about to get serious. Pee Wee Herman, folks. Here we go. Here we go.
This is crack. Rock cocaine.
Say word.
It isn't glamorous,
right,
or cool,
right,
or kid stuff.
Nope.
It's the most addictive kind of cocaine, and it can kill you.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
What's really bad is nobody knows how much it takes. So every time you use it, you risk dying. It isn't worth it. Look, everybody wants to be cool, but doing it with crack isn't just wrong. It could be dead wrong.
That's Pee Wee's heart is about to explode. Don't even try it. The thrill can kill. A message from Pee Wee and Pee Wee's Playhouse right here on BF Live. Bad PSAs from back in the day. And let's see, that's why I check my phone. Tom Gully says, oh, it was the 80s? Well, they were all still coking then. Exactly, Tom Gully. That's what I'm getting out of this. Not so much, yeah, after the fact, anybody could have kind of done these. But the fact that they were still in the midst of drinking and drugging and being kind of hypocritical and coming on here saying, don't anybody else do it. PW, love him. Pee Wee Herman, rest in peace. Tom Gully says they probably paid him for doing the commercial with that vial of Coke. Here's your payment, Pee Wee. Take this and go away. Still can't believe he's gone, says Widow Killer about Pee Wee. I know Widow Killer. He was one of a kind. Matt says Perry smoked crack and would go home and do push-ups.
Shut the fuck up.
That's what Matt says that you did. Brian Kowalczyk says, psst, Pee Wee, just wait till you see what they do with fentanyl. That's right, Brian Kowalczyk. So I guess this didn't help, or maybe it kept some people away from Pee Wee's cocaine, but not from drugs in general. But maybe this next one worked, because there was another famous rocker back in the day who would do some PSAs. Now, this guy, I don't know about. He might have been a little more straight-laced than Vince Neil was, but I'll let you decide as I show you this next PSA in our bad PSA segment right here on BF5.
I'm John Bon Jovi, and I've been given a script to talk to you about drugs, rock and roll, having fun, a good time, and all that good stuff. Well, I'll tell you what, drugs is not a part of my everyday routine. It's not everyday fun. It's not good for you. All right, so listen, think twice before you do drugs, because there ain't no winners out there doing it.
There you go. You got John Bon Jovi. I don't know. He was already married. He seemed like he was a good boy, you know, back in those days. I never saw John Bon Jovi as much of an imbiber as far as drinking or drugs. You never saw him really like sloshed out of his head like you would Vince Neil or some of the other rockers from that day. Let's see. We got that one. You're the guy from the hamburger train, says Sean Riggle. Cyke Labs says R.I.P. Paul Rubin, which is AKA Pee Wee Herman. Watch The Tripper. He's so good in it. It's a David Arquette movie. The Tripper, as Cyke is recommending, Cyke Clyde. Any fans of Pee Wee Herman that might be out there, he's telling you there's a movie out there. Pee Wee's Crack House. Let's see. Hero Jovi, says our friend Space Nerd. Tom Gully says, hi, I'm John Bon Jovi, and yes, my girlfriend gets hairballs. There you go. Yeah, he always had that. He had that mane, didn't he? He always had that mane. Space Nerd says, I would have kicked someone to have that hair in the 80s, says Space Nerd. Is that Abel's? Is that Abel's? I don't think so. Not for yeah.
Chris fucking Abel?
Yeah, that'd be the next hypocritical thing we can do, Deadpool. We can get Chris Abel to do anti-drinking and driving kind of things. PSAs. Wish my hubby had 80s hair, says Mrs. Rob, the dog molester Saul. Is that so? Let me see. I got here. Let me share something real quick. Video file. Right here. Let me share something with you real quick if I can find it. Oh, nope, can't find it. Okay, can't share that. All right, let's get on with it. There's Cyke Labs page right there running in the chat. Oops, got behind from a cell phone call. That's okay, Deadful. It happens. Yeah, you kind of paused and took the call, and it just jumps back in the time you pulled out of the show. Well, Deadful, I don't know when you left. Maybe you left during the Man Meat segment, decided you had to make a phone call, but we're in the middle of doing a bad PSA segment right here on BF Live. Some bad PSAs from back in the day, from some of them kind of hypocritical, and some of them are just plain old funny. And like I said, the whole just say no thing was everywhere back in the day due to Nancy Reagan. That was kind of her pet peeve. She took up the kind of just say no to drugs cause. What is it? I'm trying to remember. Oh, I'm not going to play that one. That's a weird one. That's a weird, odd one. Let me see. I'll play another one. Space Nerd says, wasn't Paul Rubens in a True Detective or similar show? Thanks for the suggestion, Cyke. Dream Man says, Rob, you can always buy the dog a wig. So what do you got to say about that, Rob?
I know I have a lot of gay tendencies, but
there you go. It was the singing, says Deadful. All right. As we continue right here, I mean, a lot of you people will probably remember this one. And this is some bad PSAs from taking you back in the day, folks. A lot of you remember this one, and if you don't, here it is for the first time, and check it out.
That's Jenny.
Hi, Jenny.
But that's not Jenny's dad.
It's McGruff, the crime dog. He took care of us back in the day.
If she gets into that car, you may be looking at Jenny for the last time. I'm McGruff, the crime dog.
Hey, McGruff.
Let me show you something. See that playground?
Right.
A lot of kids there. Every day in this country, 60 kids disappear.
Damn.
Some run away, but a lot are kidnapped by strangers or even by people they know. Almost 20,000 kids a year. 20,000 kids, one kid at a time. Maybe your kid, on your street, just like Jenny. You know, your kids can learn to protect themselves against crime at home, at school, on the street. Hey, nice going, Jenny. She's going to tell her folks about this. And you can write to McGruff. Learn how to keep your family and your community safe and help take a bite out of crime.
With McGruff, the crime dog.
The Sunday morning fun.
The Sunday morning funny. There you go. That's the end of it. Let's see. Funny that Paul Rubens was in the movie called Blow. Tom Gully says, the opening line from my stand-up routine in the 80s was, I said no to drugs, and I feel like shit. Here you go. I'll be here all week. Here you go. Get in the car, says Mrs. Rob the dog molester Saul. Testicle Tiger says, these commercials and PSAs seriously traumatized me as a kid. You're not wrong, Testicle Tiger, because I've made the case that I believe that the ones about against drugs or whatever, the ones that used to come to the school, I believe, was it against drunk drivers? What was it? No, I'm forgetting it right now, but I think they're the ones that kind of taught you about drugs. Mad, I think, not Mad, that's Mother Against Drunk Drivers. He does blow in Tripper too, Josh, LOL. Says Cyke Clyde. Let's see. Saw this every Saturday, says our friend Deadful. Yeah, a lot of us grew up with a lot of these all kind of stuck in our head, and we see them, and we're like, oh, Christ, I remember these from when I was a kid. And that's kind of why I was want to play some today. I think they traumatize more than they help, Testicle Tiger. Yeah, I think they taught some of the innocent kids about drugs and alcohol and things that we hadn't even maybe gotten a chance to get to thinking about yet, or didn't get around the wrong kind of people yet. They were like, yeah, don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. All bad guys drive white vans. Says our friend Mrs. Rob the dog molester call. Sean Riggle says McGruff the crime dog released an album. My favorite song on it called Cocaine and Crack. It's real and awesome, and I will look for that. Yes, Sean and everybody. That's what I think. I think they kind of went too far, and they were almost over-educating some people about some of these drugs, some of the more innocent kids that really didn't know. Oh, so there's different levels. There's cocaine, there's crack. Okay, maybe I'll try cocaine because it's not as bad as crack. Yeah, on some level, I think they taught us maybe a little too much. Let's see. Me too, TT. And then I did them, and I was like, oh, these aren't that bad, huh? what's under the coat McGruff. Yeah, that does look a little suspicious, doesn't it? Like, hey, Jenny, don't get in his car. Come get in my car, Jenny. Space Nerd says, now we pay strangers to bring us food, and we literally get in strangers' cars willingly and pay for it, LOL. AKA Uber and Uber Eats and Postmates and all that stuff. Cyke Clyde always made me more curious, says Space Nerd about these ads. Dream Man says, Testicle Tiger, they made me think every stranger was a kidnapper, LOL. Space Nerd says, a well-dressed man, I suppose they did well. Dream Man, I suppose they did their job if they made you think like that. Dare, thank you, Cyke Clyde. Dare was the one that that really taught me more about drugs than I even kind of knew at that point. And Dare, they would come in with the police or whatever and do their whole presentation and all. But I believe a lot of these programs taught some of the more innocent kids a little more than they really knew. Testicle Tiger says, rate Dream Man, and turned out drugs are a lot of fun. Drugs are only bad if you don't have enough to share with them, okay? Drugs are bad. Space Nerd, I never ended up getting kidnapped. For real, Space Nerd, never ended up getting kidnapped, so it worked. Tom Gully says the PSA is about 1, blasting caps, and 2, abandoned refrigerators would make you shit your Rice Krispies. Right, I remember the one about the refrigerators because the kids would get trapped in them back in the day. And I remember that our older relatives, they were always told to legally put your refrigerator out. You had to take the door off, is what they did in my area eventually, Tom Gully, because so many neighborhood kids were, yes, climbing into refrigerators that were being put out for bulk trash and dying from suffocation. Dream Man says, Testicle Tiger, Dare made weed sound like meth. Drugs to buy it, okay? Space Nerd says, Dream, have you seen Reefer Madness? Freaking hilarious. Stranger Danger, that's right, Stranger Danger is a thing. McGruff was caught flashing children. How long? Hey kid, look at this. Terry Nee says, Dream Man says, Space Nerd, yeah, I love that movie. Stacey Allen says, was there a Punky Brewster episode about abandoned refrigerators? I don't remember that one. Mystery Science Theaters did that one, says Space Nerd, as we continue on with some more BF Live bad PSAs. How about if I do one more for you, and then we'll pull this trip into the station, everybody. Pull this train into the station, I should say. This trip is over. All right, I got one more famous one for you, folks. Thank you, everybody. It is 2:56 where I'm at. That means, as I take the glasses off, that means that we have almost done 3 hours of live original content, which we do here every day, Monday through Friday, right here on BF Live. Thank you for all my chat family, like Dream Man, Stacey Allen, Space Nerd, Testicle Tiger, Brian Kowalczyk, everybody in here, Dream Man, Cyke Labs, Mrs. Cyke Labs, Mr. and Mrs. Rob the Dogmaster Saul, Dream, Deadfool, everyone. Tom Gully Show, Josh in Tennessee. You guys are awesome. Thanks for coming here every day and bouncing these things back and forth with me and giving me a forum and a place to have fun with you guys. I have one more bad PSA from back in the day, and then we will pull this train into the station after I do a couple modest plugs. But here you go. You guys will remember this guy. A young Michael Jordan even got in on the drug PSA thing for McDonald's back in the day on BF Live's Bad PSAs.
I'm Michael Jordan.
Hi, Mike.
McDonald's restaurants have given me this time to talk to you about something we both really care about.
What that is?
Kids. Kids are the reason McDonald's sponsors their Get It Straight program,
all right,
a national drug awareness effort. Think about this. Many of you using drugs out there now are under 18. Do you realize that at 18, you have lived only 1/4 of your life? When you're using drugs, you're only cheating yourself out of the chance to find out who you really can be.
Say word,
and
Mike.
believe me, if you don't use drugs, you can just about be anything you want to be. Listen, you got at least 3/4 of your life to go. That's 3 more lifetimes to you. So don't blow it. Don't do drugs. If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help. McDonald's wants you to give yourself a chance to find out all the wonderful things you really can be. And so do I.
Be like Mike and be drug-free. So there you go, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed the 3 hours of content that I provided for you today. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go through the chat. We're gonna read our last comments. I'll do a couple little modest plugs, and then we'll get on some other things in our day. Right here, we got the Mr. Science. I just saw a video yesterday. Let's see. Dream Man says they were smoking marijuana cigarettes, reefers. That's right. Famously at the beginning of Smoke 2 Joints. And part of Reefer Madness. Space Nerd says, thank you, BF Live Bobby. As always, love hanging out with you. How about this? I'm gonna give you one of these. You get the digital kiss. You get the applause. Thank you, Space Nerd, for kicking in, for your feedback and your energy and your actual contribution to the show with the men's segment. Thank you, Space Nerd. Enjoy the rest of your day. Rob the Dog Master Saul says, have a wonderful rest of your day. My Nogas. Don checks in and says, Punky Brewster 2024. The Horror, says Space Nerd. My favorite new show, says Mrs. Rob the Dog Master Saul. Thank you very much. I'm so happy to have couples now watching BF Live. That's a point of pride for me. Thank you, Mrs. Rob the Dogmaster Shaw. Cyke Labs says BF is the best. Thank you very much, Cyke Clyde. Thank you for being a talented content provider to help me make this show better for us every day. Thank you, Cyke Clyde and Mrs. Cyke Clyde. Tom Gully says, I just want to thank you for letting me be myself again. Uh-oh. I know you, Tom Gully. Sly and the Family Stone. I got you, buddy. Have a good day, Tom Gully. Punky Brewster is a show on Peacock. She is adorable. Yeah, she's a cutie. Oh, stop. It says Testicle Tiger. Get some help, says Testicle Tiger. Exactly. Saul Jordan at the NASCAR race this weekend. Yeah, boy, Jordan plays it big, Stacy. If there's like water around, he has like his big yacht and he cruises his yacht into like whatever closest harbor and then he gets like escorted to the track. He's got like a whole system going on there. But yes, Michael Jordan is involved in a NASCAR racing team as owner. Punky has a face, says Don. Deadfool says a quarter, 1/4 at 18. Dang, the future is bleak. A quarter at 18. Some awesome time, chat family from Testicle Tiger. Terry Nee said, yeah, quarter of your age at 18. Dang, the future is bleak. The country needs you at 18 for war, says Terry Nee. Hit that like button, Mandy Diff reminds you. Thank you for the liking, the sharing, subscribing, the super chatting, the membering. I really appreciate it. I really need it, and it helps me continue living this dream. Thank you very much. Space Nerd has NG, says MSIP. A very fun show, says PSP. And a very fun week. Fun week, you say, Peter Sky Parker? Well, it's only Tuesday, my friend, so I will prove to you how fun this week is if you join me here every day, Monday through Friday, live, 12 to 3 East, for 3 hours of live original content. It's going to get better. Thanks, BF, from Brian Kowalczyk. Terry Nee says, that is haunting, Deadfool, talking about the 18 being a quarter of your life. Deadfool says, thanks for another afternoon of entertainment, and hashtag Buffalo Love. Thank you, Deadfool. Have a great day. Let me check my notes for this next comment because Stacy asks, is there a Shawnee Zone tonight? So I will go to my Discord and I will check our personal messenger and I will see what the latest communique is from the Stacy Allen right here. Let me see. Of course, it's going to take an hour to open, but I already got, I had that one closed too. Let's see. I am not seeing, here we go. It's something. It says, should I even ask? It's crazy. Double show, other hand. We got Rico and DS7. Let me know. Okay. Crazy. Double up on shows. Joe has one at 7, and they got Rico, and they got other shows on. So it doesn't look like one's going to happen tonight, Stacy, because one of the producers is taking care of another show, and then they're doing multiple shows on the Shuley Network. So it's looking like there's no Shawnee Zone tonight. So don't look for us on the Shawnee Zone tonight, but look for me tomorrow right here on BF Live. Peter Scott Parker says, thanks again, Deadfool, for making the verse a better place. Absolutely. There's probably so much support that he's given to all of these content creators, including myself, that's out of the way of the chat that we don't even see or know about. I can probably almost guess that. So, yes, thank you, Deadfool, for making us podcasters stronger and better. Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill, better late than never. Wow, Bill. Hoya, my friend. Oh, my goodness. I got to get, man, my friend Wild Bill is my dude. I got to give you a little Hoya, don't I? Little Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Come on, one
get a Hoya? Get a Hoya? Get a Hoya? Get a
Hoya? MSIP, might always see you soon from Space Nerd. Space Nerd says, see you all again soon. Cyke Clyde throws out the hearts of love. PSP is getting the love from Deadfool. Stacey Allen says, we'll see you tomorrow then, BF. Thanks for a fun show. Thank you, Stacey Allen, for your positivity and your contributions. I guess I'll thank you for those. Space Nerd, that's a bet, says MSIP. Hoya from our friend Space Nerd. Dream Man says, as always, a great show. Bones up in Hoya. Thank you, Dream Man, for your positivity. Brian Kowalczyk is throwing out the dabs. See you, Brian Kowalczyk. Testicle Tiger says Hoya, and the Reverend Wild Bill says thank you, Lucky Fran, and much love. And he is the last one for the ending chat family check-in for today. Okay, folks, so what it is, today is Tuesday, so Bobby Nick is not backstage. So we already found out that I won't have no Shawnee Zone tonight because there's a lot of busyness going on over there. So stay tuned for that. Tonight you can watch No Filter with Andrew and friends. No Filter it comes on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So it's No Filter Tuesday. So check that out tonight. Space Nerd. Okay, Jesus. Oh, check that out tonight. Bobby Nick Havens, Scott Fitzpatrick, Stormy in the background, her kind of voice, Andrew and all the crew. If you want to hang out at 7 o'clock tonight, I understand the boys are going to be doing kind of a Rico. They got some shows going on the Shuley Network tonight, so there'll be that to do. Let's see. As for me, tomorrow we'll be doing replayables, but I'll tell you about that during tomorrow's BF Live. Because tomorrow is BF Live Stream Show 170, folks. I'm going to hit another plateau, 170. Today was 169, and that's all we need out of life is just 169 is all we need. Thank you, Blocky Fran. Much love. Stacey Allen says, Space Nerd, let's get some new content over to BF tonight. Just make sure you dry it off this time, ladies. Just make sure it comes to me dry. Cyke Clyde says, tomorrow's Bob Cyke segment will have you wanting to be here, LOL. Cyke Clyde is making some great promises, and he's always working in the lab. So trust and know that something great will be here on BF Live tomorrow from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs in the Cyke Labs content segment. So, for Blunder Years is on now, Hoya from Cyke Clyde. So maybe I'll see you over in that chat. So for my talented friend Cyke Clyde and Mrs. Cyke Clyde in the chat, Stacey Allen, Ding Dong, everybody, Space Nerd, everybody in the chat family. Bobby Nick, thanks for being here when you were here today, my friend. Scott Fitzpatrick, I hope you can come back soon. I know you've been busy the last couple of days. Thank you, everybody in the chat family, for keeping this dream alive and making it come true for me. I love and appreciate you all so much. So let's go. Let's get into the next show. Let's hang out on the next show in the chat, or maybe I'll see you on No Filter tonight, or maybe I'll see you tomorrow, 12 to 3 East, right here on BF Live. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you down the road. See you next time I see you right here on BF Live. That's all I have for you today, folks. Enjoy the rest of your day.
That's enough internet for me today. I am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.